All right.
Hey, oh, what's up?
Hey, we're here.
Are we?
You're
on
just
time. Oh, ahead of time.
a little bit. Right. No, right on it. I have a straight up 7:00 Central.
Okay, it just changed 7:00 to me for me. It was 6:59 for me. We did it.
You would not
For
believe
once.
what I just went through.
Would not tell me about it right now. I want to hear.
But for the first time, I can pretty much say we are live and on time.
Yeah.
On point, coming free of charge on the Worldwide Interwebs. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Cypher. Special welcome to Cypher. A long time coming, high anticipated, ever duplicated, supplicated, unappreciated, enough about you, number 73 program.
The big money.
The only program featuring necklace and opinion compensated talents of William Bishop, Blake Evers, Steve Media Moderators. Third round, Jeff pick my name later. 3 tips, 2 people, 3 people, 2 tips, 1 dream. Broadcasting's finest train wreck. You punk. Without further ado, broadcast finest train wreck. Enough about you is a Codedon media presentation associated with YouTube, iTunes, and is available from every coast to every coast. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado.
I feel like you should, or at that point, you should be like, and now, your host with the most.
Well, that's what I do. That's like this the next 10 things that I say right here.
Okay. All right, say it then.
Ladies and gentlemen, one and the only, dashing dancer, pants Pope Hope, newbie YouTube, Capital Ed, GGVD, special extraordinaire, several time world record holder with cheats.
Just all of them.
All of them with cheats. Hacks.
All of them with hacks.
Professional
all
driver.
All the duplication glitches, all the storage bugs, all the seeded. Oh, yeah.
Seeded,
all the things.
I have conflicting feelings. Mr. William Bishops, I have conflicting feelings.
Oh, yeah, we broke the hell out of Terraria, didn't we? It's not even, some people have been like, it's not even Terraria anymore.
It isn't. It isn't. That's what I was thinking. I had that in my head while I'm watching you duplicate.
Yeah, I'm like clicking on this thing and like, what the?
I have one
crystals?
I have one platinum bar. I have all of them. I have one heart crystal. All of them.
All of them. I kill one wall of flesh. I have 160 wall of flesh bags. I killed Moonlord today. I duplicated his Moonlord bag. I just spread Moonlord gear all over my world. Like it's not even the same game, right? Not even 100% unlegit run exactly. Just ridiculous. Absolute madness.
One chlorophyte bullet. All of them. All the bullets.
It's great.
All the bullets. You just get them all.
It's pretty fantastic. It's pretty ridiculous also. I mean, I'm quite happy with it going from...
Well, no kidding.
It taking 8 hours to kill Moonlord previously were like the best time. Well, I guess it took 4 hours. Well, at one point it did take 8 hours, but it took 4 hours without these duplication glitches. Today, just kind of in like a sort of casual, this was a pretty decent run. We did it in 2 hours and 1 minute.
All right, show me your hands up here.
All right.
Recite to me the latest version without typing on the... Recite to me the latest version of Terraria. What is it?
1.3.5.3.
Is that legit? Anybody? Can you confirm?
That's the latest version, yeah.
1.3.5.3. Okay.
Yep.
You have never even smelled that. Anywhere near that, right?
We did some unseeded runs at 1.3.5.3 yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was doing unseeded runs just now when you were talking to me in stream. Wreck. Boom. And we were playing 1.3.4.4. Yes,
right.
For sure.
The broke ass one,
bug,
right?
Which is, it's not, no, 1.3.5.3, the dupe glitch will work on right now. You can load up your Terraria this second and do 1.3.5.3 dupe glitch. Yes. That's fine.
Okay, 1.3.5.3 is the dupe glitch?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't feel bad at all.
Oh, okay. Now you've changed your mind. See, we have such an irrational
moment. No, it's not irrational.
Like, oh, no, it's not cheating anymore.
It's not irrational. Latest version.
Yeah. We did, that's right, Kurt. We did do the Queen Bee seeded speedrun.
I don't get to go back into Factorio and do a bunch of speed runs where I can get a launch a rocket in 2 hours and say I'm the world record holder. No. I got to go to 15.
You have to go to the most recent one.
Yeah.
Really? You feel that way?
Yeah.
What about games that just don't get patched? Well, I mean, have you seen a Half-Life speedrun before? They do the same thing. They run old versions. They like push themselves up against a wall. They'll clip through the wall. They'll skip 6 hours of the game.
What?
Like, that's it. Yeah, that's their movement is. There's a bug in the engine to where if you're jumping correctly, you can slam into a wall and pass through it. Like it's that. Those are the most broken speedruns ever. Same with Portal. Like those speedruns are ridiculous, and it doesn't. They don't care. They want to go fast.
Well,
watch one. Yeah, go watch a Half-Life speedrun. It is monstrously insane. Like, it is the weirdest crap ever.
I mean...
This is normal for speedrunning. Speedrunning breaks video games. That's what you do as a speedrunner. You just You just defecate all over the work that the creator did. Like, oh, this is a nice patch.
Man.
That's all you do. That's it. That's the entirety.
Well,
raspberries.
Not
That's
necessarily
entirely what you do as a speedrunner.
See, in Terraria, it actually makes a difference. So that first night Skeletron kill, the first night Cthulhu,
yeah,
where you figure where you had there was no. Okay, here's the thing. There's nothing unintended from the developer side.
Okay, sure,
right?
yeah, definitely.
And then you figured out the rails, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
And
that from Skeletron.
And that was a giant step change.
Huge
right?
step up.
Okay,
Gigantic,
so to me, that's way more legit than having some sort of unintended thing. I guess that's where I need to express my disapproval of this is.
Sure, yeah.
Clearly,
you wanted a glitch
clearly duplicating anything in the game in infinite number of times is not what they intended.
Definitely not. They definitely did not intend that. That's why there's categories, guys.
Yeah,
if you're like, I want to go watch a non-dupe, non-glitch run, you can do that. That's okay. It won't be the fastest time. That's all.
Well, yeah, but I didn't use. Right, I didn't use any kind of didn't use anything unintended. So if it's one thing to say I got a legit rail car, a legit sword that I found, a legit seed, and I just did it. I did it smarter and faster than anyone else. Versus I went through a wall.
My mechanics were better because I did these things slightly faster. I had better hook placement and stuff like that. Yeah.
Versus
that doesn't go away in duping.
Versus I broke the mechanic.
Why not? It's the same thing, really. At that point, it's the same deal. Because, look, this is what happens. I can duplicate items now. I have a whole new world to work with. Bands with Legends the other day was using teleportation potions infinitely. He had infinite teleportation potions.
Yeah.
He didn't even walk anywhere. He just drank teleportation potion until he got where he wanted to go. And I was like...
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I hadn't been doing that. And now, that's all we do. That's how I move around now. And that's the same thing. Someone comes up with an idea with the duplication glitch that makes it different, and that same skill, that same innovation, that same precision movement is still important in these runs. It's just faster.
So, so they haven't released a 1.354 to patch that?
To patch that. I don't know if they will. The bug has been in the game for a very, very long time.
Oh, really? And we just now figured it out.
The teleporter is how we used to do it. That was the only way previously to do it. You would do it with training dummy and a teleporter, and you do some shenanigans with that, and you could do the exact same thing. Recently, Albino Bat, shout out to you, you baller, came up with an idea to do this dupe glitch pre-hard mode, and that made it speedrun usable. And that made it so that I could do this literally minute 9. We were doing this on our seeded run, so that's a huge difference. That's gigantic from having to kill a mech boss. So it was in the game for a long time, and I don't think that it will be removed. Question mark? I don't know.
Well, today I saw Synnex's tweet that said, "Hey, we're taking our time on 1.3.6."
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, the fix is in 1.3.6.
It was in it. See, it's been in the game since teleporters have been in the game. This duplication glitch.
Since teleporters?
Since teleporters. Teleporters are what causes a duplication glitch.
Teleporters are like 1.3.1.
No,
2?
1.2. Yeah, definitely. I know they're 1.2.
Yeah,
they're probably sooner than that.
Pre
1.3, definitely.
Pre-1.3.
So it's been around a minute. So
I guess we, the community, just now figured out about it.
Well, again, we knew about teleporters for forever. We knew about the teleporter glitch. It was just not useful. It took too long. It's not something that we wanted to use in speedrunning because it would just the setup was way too advanced. Well, man, probably you should have used it, and I just wasn't smart enough to do so, honestly.
Right.
And there's another dupe glitch. I'm actually running 2 dupe glitches right now. The other dupe glitch. So for this dupe glitch, we're talking about the item frame dupe glitch. You can check that on YouTube. Terraria item frame dupe glitch. You'll get my channel, my tutorial on it. But the other dupe glitch I'm running is a much, much older dupe glitch and much more well known. It's a server dupe glitch where I turn autosave off for my character.
Right.
I put an item into a chest and I Alt F4. And then I come back into the server and the server saves separately from my character, so there's a second item in the chest. Now that's been around for since multiplayer was ended.
And that one I even knew about. Yeah.
See, okay, great. Yeah. See, I had never used that one previously. I don't know why. Honestly, just never had to push to do it, and it's it's slow
and you hadn't had a server, and it's been a long time since you had a server. Like only in the last 6 months you've had a server, right?
Well, no, you just do host and play, and then you have a server.
Oh,
so
yeah,
anybody
yeah,
who has
yeah,
Terraria
yeah,
has a
that's
server,
right.
technically. So that's something that you can't do, and that's something really simple to do. And with Duplication right now, you need 2 items. So in Consort, these Duplications are even more insane. That's how I
Right.
do the bags for Moonlord.
Oh.
So Duplications have existed for a very long time. It's just for the past, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe not even 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I don't
Right.
know. We've been doing this one, and I've been breaking all the records. Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, so I guess 2 things for me that feel weird. One, not on the latest version.
Again, it is on the latest version. 1.2.5.3 is the latest
but
version.
you've answered that one. And 2
Right.
is intended or not intended, which you don't give
Definitely
a
not.
goddamn.
Man, I'm a speedrunner. I'm going to play the video game. I don't care. If it's intended or not intended. I could do a glitchless run. That'd be fine. Maybe I think people would definitely be interested in that. Like I said today, I did unseated runs because you were like, Badger, do an unseated run. Okay, got it. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do a glitchless run again in the future. That definitely takes a long time, but I'm okay with doing that. I don't mind.
Right.
I'll go. You need to go after this and watch Half-Life speedrun.
Yeah. Evidently,
or
I
Portal
do.
Speedrun to get an idea of what the speedrunning community does to video games. Like the idea behind it is meant to be ridiculous.
That would be the way to get the Gnome Achievement. You remember the Gnome Achievement?
The Gnome Achievement, no.
So there's an achievement. Well, this is a good little talking point. So in Steam, if you look at Half-Life achievements,
Okay.
you go find it. Half-Life 2, half minus life.
Put it in my Discord, Max. Or just send it to Clowntown directly.
Yeah,
We
view
don't
all
really use
achievements.
the EAY Discord anymore because of the
Partnership, man.
servers.
Yeah, sorry.
The Discord partnership is supposed to give us better audio quality over Discord.
Yeah.
Supposed
If you want
to.
if you want to put pictures in for us long term, go ahead and put it in there. But at least for the live show, we use Badgers because of the guaranteed good stuff. So
Guaranteed servers.
there's a Gnome Achievement. Let me see if I can just find it. I'll just look it up instead of going to the deal. Half-Life 2 Gnome Achievement, and essentially it's the garden gnome. You find this gnome in like the 2nd or 3rd area of the game.
Is this like a secret? It's like a...
No, it's just sitting in the yard somewhere.
Oh, okay.
And and then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to launch it in the rocket at the very end of the game, which means you got to carry this goddamn thing all through everywhere. And
interesting. I 100% bet you there is a speedrun of that.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah. Now that I've heard that there is a glitch where you can just start walking through walls.
Oh, crap.
Then
I'm just looking at Twitter right now. The top trending thing is the Hurricane Harvey, which is supposed to be hitting our city, Clown.
Yeah. So stand
You
by.
hyped for that? You hyped for RIP?
No.
RIP all of our Pepes?
That's on our list.
All right.
All right. There
I'm just saying.
There. Okay, so there's your gnome, and I think you find this in like the 2nd or 3rd scene, and at the very, very end, you're supposed to throw it in that rocket before you hit the button, you have to like fill up the fuel, 2 different areas of fuel, then you launch the button, whatever, and it blows out, and then you get this achievement, and all that business. So there you go.
Oh, wow. That's so funny. I remember getting into this as part of the game, but this gnome is really well textured too.
Oh yeah, it's well done. It's well done.
Kill 333 hidden bugs is another achievement. So that's fun stuff to do, you know?
Yeah.
Hey Dutch, what's up, my friend?
But that
How you
gnome,
doing?
I can do just about all the other achievements I looked at. And okay, doable, and then I went, oh, that just looks like no fun, right? That achievement looks
definitely.
like 100%
Lug that around.
Because when you're carrying the gnome, you what you're not doing is pointing a gun at anything.
Right.
So
it's a shooting game, really. I
Right.
mean, it's a puzzle shooting game. It's puzzle platformer shooting, I guess,
Right.
kind of, sort of.
So
There's a car part?
Yes, you got to drive. You got to do some driving.
You got
and
to
all
drive,
that.
hold
Yeah.
the gnome, and shoot out the window?
Yeah, you gotta like throw the gnome in the car, and don't lose it. Don't make sure the gnome doesn't glitch out or.
This sounds like extra challenge, and therefore it sounds like fun to me.
Right. Oh, it's hard. It's not a thing. So, Anyway, but if you so my point was, if there's a Half-Life speed run where you can grab this thing and glitch through a wall, and then you're 2 scenes away from the end of the game.
Yes.
Done.
That's exactly what you want. That's
done.
Probably what you would do.
Right.
You know, the thing about that, though, is probably the Half-Life developers put something in and note that you didn't go through the other checks and not give you the achievement at the end.
Right.
If they wanted to.
Right.
Because the achievement is about carrying this little bastard through all the hard parts, right?
Right. Yeah. It's carrying it through the hard part, through the car.
And I think that's what our conversation is about right now. Yeah. Doing the hard part is part of the deal. And in a lot of ways, I agree. I think a lot of the stuff we do during speedruns is broken. And it is not the same game. And I hear you guys. I really do. I hear you talking about how it's just ridiculously unfair that this is what's going on now. We get 2 heart crystals and it turns into 99 heart crystals. Like, heart crystals are the thing, right? That's what separates the man from the boys in Terraria speedrunning. If you don't get your heart crystals fast, you will not make it 100%. You need your HP.
Right.
If you're doing an all-boss run, you want to get your 400 HP as fast as you can. It would take like 40 minutes to get max HP.
Oh, yeah.
It takes me 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Right. And so before I really understood what was going on with that dupe glitch, I was watching you walk from one side to the other, and I think I had you minimized.
Sure.
Right, and you're walking across, and I was doing and I heard ding, 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 you know, and I went,
ding.
Those sounds like
heart crystals.
That can't be heart crystals. Is he doing a Badge of the Star dance? Because that's the same.
Star dance, ding.
It's the same sound, right?
It is the same sound.
It's the same sound. So I'm going. Is he doing? So I flipped over to see who made him do the heart dance because I thought that was not a thing. And you're still doing these heart crystals. I'm going.
Eating them.
What? And then I look down.
Crush them up and snort them.
Yeah,
and you do it.
And then I look down at the clock, and it's
9 minutes,
17 minutes in, or whatever it is, right? It's less than 20, and I'm going. How's he have 400?
Max HP.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are watching, and like the 6th time I do the dupe glitch, they're like, "Oh, he seemed like he duplicated items there."
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're doing it so fast, right?
I'm like, someone commented that it's like watching a painter because I've done it so many times now.
Yes.
It's like super automatic, and I cannot pay attention to chat while I'm doing it because I'm like clicking around, doing the thing, I have them at this point. I have an organization system where I put things in a certain order to dupe them faster.
Yes.
That because saving time on dupe means I save time on the run. Today, my fastest ever moonlord is 1 hour 55 minutes and 1 second. Today we did 2 hours and 1 minute. At the end of the run, I was thinking to myself, what did I do wrong to lose 6 minutes there? That's the competition.
Yeah.
Right there.
100%. Right.
That's so being able to dupe faster is part of that, right?
Right.
Not having to have dupe one time less is part of that too.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm I say so to shift that same thing is what I was wanting to get to is get on the board, figure out how to chop time, right?
Yep. That's what speedruns are all about.
And I am so far away from that in the Factorio speedrun. We did
just keep doing it.
We did a 7.5. And
no, screw that. Actually, I take it back. Don't practice. Find a bug.
Right.
Find a bug. Break the game.
We found it. We did a 7.5. You did a 7.5, and then we did a 6.5, and we were on the last science to research, and we found that the number of red circuits that we were producing was so short, and to get all the way up there was going to take so much more. And so much more supply line and all this. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, we didn't ramp up enough. And at that point, Toklin was in there with me, so he was super handy in helping me do it. I think I got a good seed where all the right stuff is in the right place to start off with, and like I wasn't running out of supplies that were near me. There's enough oil, there's enough everything else that we needed, except for these red boards were not there. So anyway,
see, the thing about a good seed is someone that's always got a better seed until you see their seed.
Right.
That's the thing.
Right.
That's a little bit frustrating for me too, because no matter what, someone's gonna find a better seed than what I'm running right now. Like people are trying to find a better seed, I'm sure, actively.
Right. I went through about 10 of them, and then I picked one that was reasonably that looked the best out of those 10. And then I did a few runs on it, and I said, okay, I can get up and I can get the first 30 minutes of the game, or everything is right here that I need. I really don't have to go outside of this area. Good seed, let's go. Let's go.
Good. That's cheating, Clowntown. That's not the base of the game. You're supposed to get a random seed. You're not supposed to have your things wherever you want them. What's the point then? You don't have any technical skill if all your stuff is provided to you.
I would love to be able to get to that point, but I'm not that good.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, this is my life right now. Pick a thing, complain about the thing.
Right. Oh, right.
Pick a thing. Right. Pick one. Scourge. Pick one. There's about 1 million, all right?
Yeah.
Infinite complaining is available during any of my speed runs.
Right.
We're gonna do some speed runs where it's glitchless at this point. Just like we're like, here you go. This is what you wanted. All right. This is what you wanted. 8 hours later. Moonlord. Oh man, I've gotten really good at killing Moonlord recently. Like pretty good actually. Previously Moonlord whooped my butt expert, but I got the plays. Now. I actually used Phantasm against Moonlord today.
Phantasm.
Arrows. Phantasm is the bow that you can craft out of vortex.
Is that the 4? No,
yeah, the 4-shot.
It's
like Tsunami.
Oh yeah. Yeah, good.
Open Sesame. What?
Oh,
Jason, what are you up to?
So I will tell you a feat that I don't know if you've done this. How long have you streamed without getting up out of the chair?
38 hours probably. No, that's not true.
No.
Get it out of the chair. I don't know. 12 hours definitely, at the very least.
Have you done 12? Well, you didn't have to pee.
I just didn't get up. I mean, didn't have to pee. It's not the same as not getting up. Yeah, I definitely done 12 hours sitting.
12 hours sitting, where you didn't even do a pee break.
Well, I mean, maybe standing too.
Yeah.
Didn't even do a pee break. Yeah, 12 hours. You asked me how long have I just sat here. Yes, I have sat here for 12 hours.
12 hours.
I mean, I do that for fun, homie. I play video games. I'm a video gamer, okay? I don't know if this is going to break the green screen or not.
No.
Let me know.
Well, the funny part was when you and I were when you first connected.
What is that thing? Like the thing you plug into your penis so you can pee into it?
Catheter.
You know what I mean? Catheter.
Yeah.
Boom, there you go. That's what you can use.
The reason why I was laughing is as soon as we connected up the video, as the maymays were going, your green background was jacked. Like it was.
Was it?
Jacked. Yeah. As soon as
it changed again.
It changed again, and that's why when you first saw me, I was immediately laughing. I was going, of course,
it was
can't
all messed up.
Yeah.
I see.
Right.
Sorry. Well, it's working now. You did a good job. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I had to figure it out. So it was a little bit.
That's not dumb, Dutch.
A little bit of green.
A
little bit of green around the edges, but
that's why I try to repeat myself as much as I can about things.
Yeah.
Like a lot of me streaming is me saying the same thing over again at certain points. At certain point, I always explain. It was something today. Someone mentioned to me today, Badger, you always explain that same thing at the same point here. I'm like, yes, because it's very confusing.
Because
for people. I need to mention it because someone will ask me if I don't say anything.
Yes. Yeah.
That's that, and it's like you can probably time it, right? You could do a speed run to me explaining this thing right here.
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay. Invariably, I'll be using Star Fury against Skeletron, and after I probably fought Skeletron, like actively fought Skeletron for 10 hours, like been in that battle with him. So I have manual testing to tell me that the Star Fury does more DPS than the cannon does, the snowball cannon.
Right.
And if you're like Badger snowball cannon will do more DPS, and I'm like, no, that's actually not true.
No.
Thanks to the ale buff, we'll be able to do more damage with the Star Fury.
Right.
10 seconds later.
Hey,
So
man.
like these things, this is what streaming is, guys.
Right.
You got to regurgitate over and over again the same information that you get.
And I got to tell you, just thinking about it, in the last 30 days,
30 of them.
The last 30 days, I would say 70% of the time of my viewing time of you is killing Skeletron.
Yeah, it sucks.
anytime I jump into your stream,
it's not the best.
There is a 70 or 80% chance you will be killing Skeletron at that point.
We are constantly killing Skeletron at this point.
It's because that's boss number one, and if
that's boss number one.
And if you screw up, you got to reset.
There's tons of resetting that happens before, and then we get to him. And after that point, there's a bit of resetting that can happen afterwards. And after that point, there's still some resetting that can happen.
Right.
And then once we're past the wall of flesh, still some resetting that can happen.
Yes.
So, like, we'll delete an hour. Like, oh, I forgot this thing.
Yep.
Gotta start over.
Yep, gotta start over.
And people are like, why'd you start over? It's a speed run. You gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Make tutorial videos. Make chat command for tutorial videos and direct them. I do that all the time, Jason. We could do... I have Scourge. I have all kinds of stuff like that, Jay. Yeah, I do that all the time. Like housing we have Scourge. It's not a video, though. We have the dupe glitch. Like, yeah, if I need to explain anything constantly, I generally will talk about it in a video, Jace. That's good advice, and I try to stick to that. If you notice something that I haven't explained in a video, let me know.
Yeah. It's a very good question. That's right. So
Badger explains thing. Chat immediately asks about thing. Mon answers, gets ignored. Chat asks again.
Right.
I see so many questions answered by Shady, and then let's be like, nope.
Nope.
You are not the streamer.
You're not the streamer.
I do not have to listen to you. You're not my dad.
Yeah, that's right.
I will not listen to anything you say. Honestly, I think it's because they type in and then they listen. Okay, it'll be 7 seconds before he responds.
Right.
And they don't have a concept of other people on chat, which is fine. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just kind of annoying for moderators.
It is, and I'll do that sometimes too. Is where
that's a very good question.
Where like I'm trying to okay, I'm trying to contact, I'm trying to talk to Shred Guy or something. Hey man, how you doing? Because I want to ask him about something, and then someone else will come in and answer it, and I'll just be totally oblivious. I'll hear Shred Guy talk to me and give me that answer, and then I'll kind of just look up and go, oh, sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
Someone else answered it before me, and my mind erased that because I was so focused on Shred Guy, right? So.
Oh, no, I've done that before. If I'm focused on something, I'll read that and be like, okay, I saw that. I've ingested that.
Right.
Let me respond to that. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. yeah, gone. It's gone.
It took that long. I lost it. I saw it. I ingested it.
Right.
I even responded in my head while I was talking, saying something else. I forgot now.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about now. You didn't ask me that question. You're crazy.
So the reason I asked you about how long you've been sitting there is because on Saturday I did a 7.5 hour speed run.
Yeah.
Without getting up.
Did not move.
And did not move.
Nice. Did you die?
It sucked.
Was it not great?
I did.
Did you not enjoy it? Do you think that you should probably be allowed to take a break?
Well, yeah, but the thing was, so I did jiu-jitsu before that, and so
nice. So you were sore.
So yeah, it's really important to kind of get up, especially your hips when you do jiu-jitsu, because that's you're moving your hips so much, and doing hip.
Hi, puppy.
Hi, puppy.
Hi. You're rolling with some men too. You're rolling with any pretty girls or anything like that.
Yeah, rainbow kappa, and so my hips were super sore, and then my legs, and then the other thing is that we got to the end of it, and like Ash wasn't. I would say, Ash, work on supply line, and then we went and reviewed all the things that I was going to have him do before we started. So I think it might have been 8 hours, because we spent about an hour reviewing our plan, and then we started. And then so I would go off, and how it was supposed to be is he was going to do all the mining, and I was going to do the assembling, and he was going to load supply line, right?
Okay.
So I didn't have to
I'm glad you guys were organized.
Yeah, I didn't have to worry about supply line.
West dude, probably what you're talking about is an RTA speedrun. Again, the timer does not matter. It's real time that matters.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. It's real time that matters, but the the timer on the screen is quote real time. It just never stops. Right. So
it's actually I think that we had some discussion on the speedrun Reddit, just reddit.com/speedrun /r/speedrun, and the discussion there, everyone came to the conclusion that for every hour that passes, life split is off by 0.7 seconds. So 7 milliseconds off. So it's not quite real time.
Right.
And that doesn't, for most speedruns, that won't matter.
Right.
You'll get like 3 seconds.
I was going to say, that's going to be a really tight.
Yeah, really like a Toiger speedrun. What's up, Ryder? How you doing today?
What's up, Ryan? So we did that, and then, so we were kind of doing our own thing, and then I think somewhere around the 5 hour mark, I went over and checked on him, and he had gotten up several times to go hit the restroom, whatever. I checked on supply.
Your speedrun partner.
And it was jacked. No. Supply line was jacked. Was not what we talked about doing. Was not any of that business.
Did he have a sheet in front of him to tell him what he's doing?
No. Oh, pictures. Pictures.
Pictures. Okay, right.
On monitor number 2.
Speedruns are hard, bro.
Yeah. And everything was jacked up, and so I was just physically, I was hurting, and spiritually, and psychologically and emotionally, I was just going, this is
why RTA is tough. You should try segmented run if you want an easier time.
Right.
It'll be tighter time though.
Yeah, you can modify the Factorio game speed, so you could kind of theoretically, yeah. So anyway. So you could speed up the game. You could do it faster. You could you just double the Factorio game, and then if you did the same speed run, you get it done in
just do that?
Hour and a half instead of 3. So
again, West dude, incorrect. I'll repeat this to you. Your speedrun is an RTA speedrun. All right, that's how it works. The timer that you have on screen does not matter. So if you really want to validate a speedrun, you start from the minute the video starts to the minute the video ends. Right? You obviously want to check for speed up, but you do not need a timer to do your speedrun. That's not necessary. Like if you were to submit a speedrun that didn't have a timer on it, that's fine. You're just gonna look at the time between the start and stop. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you do anyway. That's what you should do when you validate your own speedrun. You should look at the millisecond your time starts, the video length, and that's when it ends.
The other thing is,
don't look at your timer.
Factorial speedruns don't need to be validated, so you can just kind of put up there and say, "Hey, I'm."
Oh, really?
I won.
Here, have this.
But the community will go. That's bull crap, you know.
Right. See, the community will decide if it's legitimate or not. Yeah, I love that. The whole legitimate thing. This is why faster is better, in my opinion. As long as you don't cheat. Like, explain. Like, I think cheat in speedrun is don't keep anything hidden that you did. Explain absolutely everything that you did, right? We did this thing, and we use a duplication thing, or we did this system where we could have an advantage to do our speedrun faster. Or this is a seeded speedrun, right?
Right.
Like doing a non-seeded speedrun is very different. You need to make sure that you have a separation there.
Right. Right, so...
You can actually modify the game speed for Terraria. You can modify the game speed for all games, as far as I understand. It doesn't matter what you're running. You can modify Dark Souls, you can modify Mario, you can modify them all.
Right.
The timer is RTA, right? And then it's based on the category as well.
And I guess...
Have you tool-assisted... I guess it's not technically tool-assisted.
And I guess that's how you get away. You quote get away with yours is you go, you look straight in that camera and go, I'm dupe glitching and
we're dupe glitching currently. If you would like to dupe glitch, you can look at this video.
And by the way,
I'm totally
check out my tutorial on how to dupe glitch and check out my tutorial on how to do this. Yeah.
Oh, hi Badger, how did you do that dupe glitch? Oh, I got you. Don't worry. Click on that video. Give me the +1 view.
Right.
I don't mind at all.
Right.
Honestly, I think you guys should just speed up Factorio speedruns. I don't know why you would play it at normal speed. Like to be able to say, think about the Reddit post that's like, I beat Factorio in 1 hour. Oh, how did he do that? Interesting. Oh, he sped up the game timer. How interesting. What a unique way to do things. Maybe you don't consider yourself having the world record of speedrunning, but you got your views on your YouTube channel. Like the environment incentivizes you to be interesting and unique and different. It's conforming to the rules is the opposite of what you want to do with the content that you make. You want to do something unique. You want to be different than everybody else.
For sure. From a viewer and streamer perspective, yes, differentiate yourself.
That's absolutely what you want to do.
From, if your goal is to be a well-respected member of the community,
Well-respected.
Whatever,
being not known, being not known.
I'm with you.
That's basically the same thing. Okay, it doesn't matter what your reputation is if no one knows who you are. It's
the same thing as why the hell wouldn't we advertise on Pornhub? They have way more clicks than CNN.com.
Yeah.
And they're cheaper.
They charge us less. They have great retention rate. Like at least 3 minutes they have retention rate on their videos.
3.5 rate? Somebody's really focused on that video.
Like, they are going to see that ad, and they will wait. They are busy, okay? Yes. They got stuff to do. Any ads on the side, depending on their content, obviously going to click on them. Or at least going to see them.
Right. They're going to see them. 100% they're going to see them. Oh, man, I'm with you. You and I are on the same panel on that one, but we're on the same side on that one. It's like, you gotta differentiate yourself.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Get those clicks, baby. Yeah.
Gotta click those clicks. So I've been streaming out on YouTube recently.
I saw that.
Switching over to Twitch.
Tell me about that.
Just to grab that YouTube on it and say 8K subscribers that I have and be like, hey. Remember, I'm streaming over here. We'll do 2 hours on YouTube.
Yep.
It gives me a video for the day, which I quite like because I like to do at least a video a day.
Yep.
It gives me the retention and all that cool stuff because previously, like a long time ago, when I streamed on multi-streaming, YouTube was a great platform for me to reach new people. Like
1,000%.
Tons of people some people who became $50 Patreon subscribers, right? Like those are the people that I found on YouTube. Like people who are really interested in the stream, really interested in the speedrunning stuff. And I can't do multi-streaming anymore, but I am allowed to stream on other platforms.
Right.
Like it doesn't I can do that. That's fine. And if I'm gonna pick one, it's gonna be YouTube. I already do YouTube. I'm already focused on YouTube. I already work hard on YouTube. I already do thumbnails for YouTube. I may as well stream on there every once in a while.
What's up? Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do an hour, 2 hours on YouTube every day. I'll switch to Twitch. Not a big deal.
Right.
And the crazy thing, viewer numbers exactly the same. They don't change at all.
Well,
if I have 90 viewers on YouTube, I'll have 90 viewers on Twitch.
I will go so far as to say you got the boost you needed for partnership because you streamed on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Twitch thought I was botting. I got such a boost from YouTube.
100%.
They were like, no, you cheated.
Right, no way.
Your numbers are too expansive in this short amount of time to be actual.
No.
Like that's how bad it was.
Right. No. That is no. They were legit. I was just not Twitch. I was legit. I was just not using you.
I was cheating. Okay, I was breaking the rules.
You went right through. You went through the wall. You went through the wall.
I had Twitch channel. I had YouTube channel. I had a bot for both. I was micromanaging both. I was listening to my mods were moderating doing
it.
Like we had 3 times the amount of viewers on YouTube at the time than on Twitch.
1000%.
Like that was the life at that time where I streamed a month and a half on Twitch before I got partnered, or a month and a half on YouTube before I got partnered. Like. No, let's keep doing that. I'm gonna try to incorporate that back into the daily thing. So make sure that you have followed on YouTube.
I'm gonna
subscribed on YouTube.
Yeah, Shady was micromanaging both.
Yeah. Sorry, Shady.
Thank you, Shady.
Sorry, Shady.
Thank you.
TV people less.
I may try.
Plus Beam, Beam was very chill though. No one was around Beam.
Beam was okay. If it's like at some point we gotta really come together on Beam quality, Twitch chat, and YouTube reach.
Woo!
Boom.
Give me that.
Give me that, right?
I'm all over that. You got all of those. You got Mixer's advancements in streaming technology, inbuilt currency system.
Mixer.
You got Twitch chat's memes, dank memes, early adopter advantage, YouTube's reach. You got Google involved in YouTube. You're going to...
Done.
Put those together. Man, I'm all over it. I'll stop right now. I don't give a...
Yeah, right. Yeah, a bunch of there's a and I would say that you say, okay, how did you learn? If you ask your entire user base right now, how did you learn about Badger? I would say, 60% would say, oh yeah, I saw a YouTube video, or I saw either a YouTube vid or a YouTube stream.
Those are probably right. I mean,
50,
I don't know about the numbers. I wouldn't speculate. I don't know, because I streamed on Twitch for a year and a half.
True.
A year and a half before I hit YouTube. I mean, those numbers are smaller, obviously, so. Being quality 10 out of 10, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Don't know. I couldn't speculate on that. Definitely people coming from YouTube. Oh, I had 3 people today during my 1-hour stream. Badger, I've watched you on YouTube. Lots. I finally got to catch a stream. How are you? That's feel good. That's why I do YouTube. That's why I YouTube video every day, right?
Yep.
That pull in to the live
great.
stream.
Come see me on Twitch. Get some emotes.
Yep, get some emotes. 11 emotes. We're 24 subscribers away from new emotes, baby. We got the 11th emote slot. Oh, I posted on Twitter yesterday and on Discord that we needed 1 more subscriber. I knew it was gonna work. Got him. Yeah.
You need what? How many do you need? 7?
We needed uno. No, we needed 1 more for new emotes. We really did need 1 more. That's messed up.
Secret.
You ain't cheating.
Secret.
You ain't trying.
You ain't trying. He may post up. You tell. Can I? Okay.
We only need 1 more.
We only need 1 more. You're the one. You subscriber number 14. You are the one.
You did it, yeah. No,
you did it.
Cryos World. Cryos. Twitch.tv/Cryos subscribed to me off the back of that tweet. And I've known him for like multiple years, and we got partnered at a very similar amount of time. So
awesome.
It was actually a sub for sub in this case, because he subbed to me, and I was like, all right, I got you. I'm going to sub back. Twitch wins in that case, but I got the 11th emote slot. You know, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Done. Some new emotes. Do that. Right. Got your slot.
Man, you know what? Bits. So we talk about this pretty frequently. How about getting a $1 donation or something like that, or a donation? And we're like, especially if it's a big donation, it's like, let's take a step back and realize that I could be charged back on PayPal. Bits. I got $480 worth of bits.
I saw Zakel. Thank you very much.
From Boss Lady. Yeah, Zakel. Oh my god, that is insanity. And it was in bits. So I know. 100%, right?
Done.
That's not even me. If Twitch gets charged back, whatever Twitch, I get to keep my bits. Like that's all there is to that. I gotta say, I don't like the 40% cut that Twitch gets from that, but I do like that peace of mind.
Right.
Like once you've already gone through the transaction, hit me with your bits.
Boss.
I also love people watching ads for bits, because people are like, here's 1 bit, here's 1 bit, here's 1 bit, and then like 2 days later they have 200 bits given to me. That's $2. All right, that's $2 that I did not earn. If every person in chat were to watch bits consistently, that's it. We did it. That's it.
Sale. Yeah.
That's it.
That's what I was telling. Zakel came and saw me a couple nights ago, and I said, by the way,
Zakel, how are you doing? It's so great to see you.
I did.
You're such a nice person.
No,
I heard you were so generous to the video game badger.
I did. I said, thank you so much for supporting my partner, and I said, by the way, guys, if you have a choice between, for sure support us both, but if you have a choice, support Badger. I'm here for long haul and long vision, Badger needs food tomorrow. Like that's what he does.
And I need a lot of food. Let me tell you that right now.
I said Badger
that
needs
is not
food.
an exaggeration. I eat a large amount of food. I sleep a lot and I eat a lot. I might be like a Snorlax if I was a Pokemon, and I need that. Okay. I need that. I'm high energy when I'm awake. I got a lot of TP, but once the day's over,
done.
No, I could eat and sleep at the same time. I don't even care.
Right. So I said, man, for sure. Like Badger does not have the runway that I do. Like I'm here for the long haul. Badger is here. Badger needs stuff tomorrow. Like I'm
sprinting right now.
He's laying down track. As he's on the train. He's laying down track while he's on the train.
Ding, 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 ding. I got a builder potion. I got a bricklayer out. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
I've recently spent a bunch of money soundproofing the room, and probably you can't tell, but I feel good about it, okay?
Yeah,
I don't know.
The room that I'm in is very high.
The ceilings
high
are very
ceilings.
High. I see. Got it.
And has a little wooden hollow core double door that opens up out into the other room.
So you basically have air in between you and the next room.
And a giant window. None of these three things are soundproof. In fact, they do bad things for sound.
You know what? That's a good point. My window. I should soundproof. I need to like cover my window.
And I still get comments on good audio quality.
Well, let's say good audio quality on Twitch is not far. I heard a streamer the other day, and she had in the background. Like I was like, that's super hard. You could tell that's a beat. That like you have an issue there. There's something wrong with your audio quality. 40 viewers. So no, it's fine. Audio quality's good. Yeah. No, I don't mind. It's pretty good.
No, it's not.
If I like what? I'll have a pop in my audio, and I'll be like losing. I'll be sweating.
Who?
I'll be like, what? How did that come? What is my? I'll buy a new hard drive. I'll get it. I'm reconnecting everything. I'm taking my computer apart.
Here's mine.
How do you?
Shut up!
Okay. God damn it, what are you making noise back there? This is why we have our own office now.
Yeah. Or the bird. No. The worst is the bird. We have a bird.
Oh, you have to go outside.
No. There's a bird in a cage that is.
Oh, I see.
So my studio.
That one can't get away.
Here. It's like diagonal, so it's way far. But the daughter will take it and kind of bring it to a table and sit down near where mine
nice.
is.
She's playing with it at least.
And
the bird needs attention.
Squeak. Yeah, and it'll squeak, and I'm just
squeak. They don't squeak. They're not mice. Chirp. I think is what
chirp,
they do.
and it's immediately just.
And let me tell you, time, nobody else cares. Nobody else cares.
100%.
Your heart rate goes up every time.
Yeah, it's the tea kettle.
Yep, it's like, boy, get mad.
Yeah,
I'm getting mad. You don't like it. I'm getting mad. He has a bird, Jason. You know, he murdered his old bird.
We have a budgie. No, I did not. A sick died. So.
Yeah, for sure. I agree, West dude. More emotes is more better.
Oh, 100%.
You know, emotes like TVGB or OX303 Kappa. That's a great Kappa.
That's a good
Maybe
one.
I should just take Kappa and put. I like my own Kappa. My Kappa's pretty good. I don't mind my Kappa. I don't know. My emotes aren't amazing. Like I literally make them on stream. So
the mini Kappa.
The mini Kappa is where it's at. There's a reason that's the $24 tier. Remember, $24.99. You can subscribe to the channel. I get bigger cut of that, and it also counts as 5 subscribers. You can do that anytime you want. And at $10 sub, you get your own S effects.
Oh, that's right. It does scale up. It counts as 5.
Counts as 5 subscribers.
Boom.
That's one of the reasons we've had like a bunch of people become $24 subscribers. I don't know why. It's probably that mini Kappa dough. Just saying.
Right.
I need a dead emote, like an RIP emote. Oh, that's a good idea. Today we got TVGB seems good, or TVGB good. It'll be once it's approved.
Oh, good.
Larry, no, yours are certainly thought provoking. Larry, could you put all your emotes in chat for me, Larry?
Yeah, Larry, do yours. That. Do yours.
We have TVGB fail. That's kind of a rip one. That's kind of a oh no one.
Right.
Wes, did you have? You're only a $5 sub. Okay, let me go ahead and disable your SFX now. You should have messaged it to me, bro. You were gonna slide. And I'm disabling actively right now. Disabled. Dude. You done goofed.
No, the
you done
one
goofed, West dude.
Yeah.
That's it. We only have
Shady,
one. You're supposed to have 3, Larry.
Right. So Shady, I have. So I've picked. I've got 2 of them sealed up. Clown Riot, which is Ash's face. And
with
then
his headphones on backwards.
Yeah, with his backwards headphones. The other one is Clown which is me going, doing that face that Shady got me as I was. She was trying to get me.
Do you have a Clown what also? The one I made you?
That's it. That's the one. But it's called Oh,
I see.
Yeah, it's called
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and then because that's my deal on when I'm playing GTA is is when
Kurt,
bad
I
stuff
think
starts to
maybe-
happen. When bad
Yeah,
stuff starts
you-
happening, I don't go what? I'll go.
I'll-
I say uh oh.
Uh-oh. I like reactionary emotes. I think it's good. Kurt says I have emotes basically already copying current existing emotes. Yeah, I do, definitely. I need more emotes that are unique to my chat. I just want to make emotes that will be used. That's my intention.
Hey,
Like, I just want an emote that you'll use.
right down the middle.
That's
Right down the middle of the fairway. There's a reason. There's a reason why it's right down the middle. Hey, man.
yeah. There's a love emote. There's a fail emote. There's a laugh emote.
Yep.
Like those are the things I want to hit. Like
Right.
once we start running out of ideas, like literally the way I decide to get a new emote is I'll type in most used Twitch emotes, enter key, look through the list. Oh, Kappa's number 1. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I just gone down the list, and I just want people to like my emotes and be able to use them. I don't think
right.
having stellar emotes is necessary. Having them be used
Right.
is better.
Functional. Right.
Functional emotes.
The one that's
You
really
said
good
figure
is Stream. It's not Twinge.
Social Blade.
So
Social Blade.
it's the one that was no. It was the one that went pay. Stream Hacks. Stream.
Oh,
Not
know that
Stream
one.
Lab.
did we
It was-
use this one?
We did.
Muxy? We did. I think I kind of remember one that we started using and then we stopped using. It had
We-
really good stats.
Yes, that's the
for
one.
Feedback.
It was.
Oh, no, I have a replacement for that. Porcupine TV is what I use now for emote stats.
Yeah, but the one that you and I can't think of, it was Stream something.
Yeah, I know the one because we both used it at the same time. We're like, oh, this is fantastic.
It's
this is really
Stream
good stuff.
Stats, maybe whatever. It went pay, so we all right. Screw that, we're out. But that one had really good stats, specifically the what emotes are used in your chat the most, and so
Yeah.
probably number 1 Kappa, number 2 Fail, number 3 Love, number 4 you know
Heart is less than 3. Is a
Right.
very often used emote.
right. So
And that's what I want to imitate.
so Badger
Emote
has
stats, yeah.
number 1 Kappa, number 2 Heart, number 3 Failed. Like
Yep. Right.
functional,
Exactly.
right
That's-
down the middle.
Like,
right.
yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Let me see if I can find my reports for this.
Let me check this out.
So
Okay.
all right. So my most used emotes. All right, TVGB Love at 18% used. Less than 3, not my emote, 18%. TVGB Salute, 17%. Kappa, 11%. TVGB Champ, 11%. TVGB Gasm, 10%. And then TVGB What is 3%.
Right. Reports.
So I want to, if I look at these statistics and I'm like, all right, well, what are the most used emotes? I want to give my subscribers the emotes that they're going to use.
Right.
I think that's
agree.
success for an emote.
I agree.
So you can use Porcupine TV. If you haven't signed up, if you haven't logged in already, it's not going to work. Also, speaking about Porcupine TV, if you go to my stream while I'm streaming on Twitch, you'll notice that you can put emotes on the screen. You just click once every second, and you can put an emote, and it scrolls up. That's for Porcupine TV also. Shout out to those guys because they gave me an exclusive access. I think me and like 10 other streamers on all of Twitch have access to this. I think it's a really fun thing. It's pretty cool. It allows you to interact with chat. I can't actually see it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't show up on my recording and it doesn't show up on my OBS.
Right.
Because it's actually overlaid on top of the stream.
Yeah,
Which is really
I saw it.
weird.
I saw that when I jumped into it, jumped into your
Me,
channel.
Kurt, yeah.
There's this little
No, I appreciate
thing
the feedback.
next to your face, and I went, "What in the world is?" And I was
started
like
clicking it?
clicking on it, and
Clicking
this little
it?
thing starts.
Yep. It's pretty cool. I think it's really great. It's something I've wanted always for streaming because Periscope, the Twitter thing,
Yes.
How you respond in Periscope
Yes.
is you tap the screen
Right.
on an emote and hearts go flying.
Right.
That's like that's what I want.
That's the
I
dream.
need that. How do I not have that? How has
Yeah.
Twitch not done that yet?
Right.
That should be a default setting on Twitch that you can respond in emote format. You can't say anything bad in emotes. You can't put a link in the chat that has a virus in emotes. Like it's totally safe to do that. You should definitely do that. It has issues, obviously, but I'm appreciative that at least I have that on my Twitch page now.
Right.
You can, if I kill Moonlord, you can be pog camping. Like,
You're right.
all right.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
100%. Oh, my knee.
Feels good, man. So have you been doing jujitsu recently?
I did. I have been. So I have volleyball with the daughter until the 21st is her last game.
Volleyball?
And
you're
then
actively playing
here's the
volleyball?
cool part.
You
Once
can't play volleyball. You're too old.
no,
You can't even see.
you
You're
don't even
blind.
know.
Don't lie to me. Don't squint at me.
I play volleyball very well, actually.
You can't even see the ball. You see like a shape, and you're like, ah.
I play volleyball very well for someone who's not super tall.
I guess you do have to be pretty tall to be good at volleyball. Huh?
Usually, but
It's like basketball too.
I'll get up.
What sports do
and
you
block.
not have to be tall to be good at? Hockey?
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu? I
Yeah.
feel like being bigger in jiu-jitsu. If I'm big enough that I can just lay on you, you can't move, I win.
Well, you
Right?
fight
Like
in your
if
weight
you-
class usually, so.
Well, yeah, but I hate that. That's so dumb.
Oh, I mean, it's not.
It's like speed running, but I can't use dupe glitches. All right. if I can cheat, I should be able to cheat. I should be able to fight a 100-pound guy. You know.
That's right.
It's only fair. Lay on you.
Golf.
Golf? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I guess golf doesn't matter. your
Golf
height,
is
huh?
actually it's actually harder for
Is it?
for really
I could
tall
be right.
dudes
No way.
because
your
the
accuracy
ball
is decreased.
because the
It's
ball
smaller.
is so the hell is way the hell
And
down
it's
there.
far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I guess, but
So-
you get more. You get more
Right.
oompa.
There's
That's
a
all you are.
it's a bell curve
More
and,
power.
and whatever
Right, okay.
it's a bell
Ah.
curve so that whatever height Tiger Woods is ideal.
That's the height.
And then as you go
Who's
taller you get worse, and as you go shorter you get worse because you lose power, and taller you lose
Okay.
accuracy.
Right. Okay. So so he's at the perfect little spot in the bell curve.
Tiger Woods
That's true.
is probably the most perfect golfer to have ever lived, and so probably
Except
I
that he
think
cheats on his
I think
wife.
he's 5'10" and 5'10" and a half. I didn't say he was a perfect
Okay.
dude. He's a perfect golfer. Like,
Well,
he's
well, I mean, the perfect golfer wouldn't cheat on his wife, is all I'm saying. Okay. If you're gonna get married, just don't get married then, brah. Like you don't need to get married.
oh 100%.
If you're a
100%.
superstar, why you get married?
I think he's 5'10" and a
What?
half. Check
Why
look
even
that
bother?
up. Look that up, Jason.
That's not necessary.
It's 5'10" and a half is my guess.
Yeah, I would go with Clowntown's guess on how tall Tiger Woods is.
Yeah, I
Perfect golf.
think
You're
he's
perfect golf height, Jason.
I think he's
you're
5'10"
taller
and
than
a
me.
half.
I'm only like 5'7" or something.
Yeah.
I'm a little
No,
midget.
no. I'm 5'7", and we have pictures of me.
I'm 5'6".
over you.
Well, whatever. Maybe on a good day. If I'm wearing my boots, no, I was wearing my boots in those pictures too. I bet you. No, I was
Where
definitely
you
wearing my
know?
boots. No, I definitely was. Well,
Sneaks.
why would I go somewhere without wearing my boots?
Sneaks. He's 6'1".
I don't have.
Okay.
I don't have sneakers.
You what?
I have running shoes and that's it.
You
He's
don't have-
6'1".
he's
Clowntown,
6'1"?
you were so wrong. 6'1" is apparently the perfect height.
Yeah, 6'1".
He's a
whatever the
giant.
height. He's not. That's
You're
that's
not-
not really giant. That's not really giant. That's
6'1" is not giant.
yeah. It's
Six,
not, it's
when
not
people
giant.
are 6'1", I'm like, how's the weather up there?
There's a like Michael Jordan has a hard time with golf accuracy because he's 6'6", right?
Me and Ashley have a couple friends who are both super tall, and whenever we stand next to them, we're both super short.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hey, how are you guys doing? It's good to see you.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah.
Max, you're 6 foot. Max, fight me. I'll beat your butt.
You gotta measure how
So you're
many
5'7"?
how many
So you
hands.
probably beat me up too.
Do Russians measure in hands or centimeters?
Hands? They use kilometers, right? Russians don't have a system. They just do whatever they want. They measure in like sausages or something.
Vodka handles.
Vodka bottles. Vodka handles. Yeah, I'm 16 vodka handles tall. Dating
Yeah.
profile.
Oh, okay.
Centimeters, okay.
Yeah, so I have been doing jiu-jitsu, but after volleyball ends on the 21st, and then it looks like the entire family will join jiu-jitsu. Like all of us.
Oh,
Three
really?
or-
That's
the
cool.
daughter and everybody. So
Your mom? Yeah, your mom. Ash's mom?
yeah, the wife and everybody. It looks like everyone will join.
I prefer
and
saying
be a part of
Ash's
the
mom.
club, which is great.
Ask your
So-
mom. Hey, Dylan Morche, how you doing today?
So that will be pretty cool to have a full family of folks doing some
Jiu-Jitsu?
folks doing jiu-jitsu. That'd be great.
Have you
And
seen the South Park game?
what is most convenient about this? We're not driving to like 3 different places to do 3 different sports. We're driving to one
Ah.
place, and
You guys are
there's
so weird, though.
one pickup and one drop
nice.
off, and it's close. No more. We're not chauffeurs anymore because when Ash was doing swim and the daughter was
Right,
doing
right.
volleyball, these were this way in the town, and it was.
How long? Hold on. How long? Have you guys actually done this yet? Because I'm putting money on this is gonna fall apart.
No, we haven't. But that's the
Okay.
plan. Is
That's the plan. The plan's gonna fall apart. Clowntown. I'm telling you right now. You know why it's gonna fall apart? Because it's too perfect.
oh yeah, I'm totally dubious on this, but I have 2 kids saying I have 2 kids telling me I want to do jiu-jitsu like you, Dad.
That's good. Yeah,
Let's
that's great.
make it work.
And
Let's
then
make
you
it work.
beat them up. Then you just like put them in an arm bar.
No,
Put
no.
your little arms.
So
Don't
we
worry,
talked.
you're young.
So we
You'll heal
talked about
fast.
this. This is a good one. This is a good one. We talked about this on my stream. Is that at some point when Ash gets to be some sort of 17, 18 or whatever,
Yeah, he's gonna beat you up.
we're gonna fight.
We're gonna fight, yeah. And you're gonna roll with him, right? Once he's full grown adult size,
Right.
Which is actually I think 21. He'll stop growing.
We're gonna make sure that he has like his purple belt or whatever it is. He's gonna be advanced. I'm gonna be advanced.
He's gonna roll dad.
And we're gonna go.
Clinton, I'm gonna suggest you don't do that. Actually.
Why not?
Because if you lose, your ego will be bruised.
No. I'm supposed to.
No. Well, I get that you're supposed to. It's hard to deal with that, right? And that could cause conflict.
No.
Have him roll with someone who's better than you. See him win. Be like, good job, son. Kick that guy's ass.
No.
Don't have him roll with you.
He's gonna do that. He's gonna do that also. But this is gonna be just dad.
That's where I'm at. Don't do it. You're gonna ruin that relationship real quick. Cause I don't have a son, but if I feel like my son beat me at anything at all, I'd be real heated.
Oh no. I'm not. I'm not.
All right.
I'm not like that.
I'm just judging me as a person.
He's supposed
I'm very
to.
competitive.
That's a natural order of things.
Well, sure, yeah, okay, but also the natural order of things is for the dominant male to attempt to be dominant in all things. At the moment, you're dominant male, you're head of household,
right?
You control this thing. So the natural order of things is actually for you to kill him.
No.
Right when he gets too strong.
At some point, he will need to succeed me as.
And he'll kill you.
No, he was not gonna kill me.
No, yeah, that's what you. No, we're talking about the natural order of things. He rips your throat out and sleeps with your wife. His mother, because of the natural order of things. That's the natural order of things, okay? That's how it works. We're gonna go look at a lion pack. When the new lion comes over, he beat the old lion, so he gets to sleep with all the females. He goes in, he kills all the other lion's sons. All right? The other sons grow up, they kill the head lion. You want to talk about the natural order of things. Do not roll with your son. He will slit your throat. Okay? All right, look.
All right.
Do I do the Pythagorean theorem? Yeah.
Oh. All right,
That's
hang
how
on.
You are, yeah? Yeah, the Pythagorean theorem. A plus B, A squared plus B squared equals C squared? I think that's a Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, you got it. That's right.
We're civilized animals, right? I mean, like, the natural order. I'm just talking about the natural order of things is all I'm saying. You don't really want to, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. I mean,
okay?
Yeah, you do, but we're obviously not going to go that far.
Well, I'm just saying, don't roll with your son. He'll kick your ass, all right? Don't do it. Or eventually he will kill you.
Or he won't.
Everyone wants to be beast until it's time to do what real beasts do. Yeah, what a great meme. That's a dang meme you got there.
I have that one. I have that one actually on my phone for whatever.
A children's story. There once was a son. He grew up. He killed his father. Slept with his mother.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, that escalated quickly.
Right.
I don't think I'm a children's story writer, guys.
But this is actually I have a buddy of mine who did this, and is teaching his son boxing.
Slept with his mother? That's weird.
No, and he's teaching him boxing, and he can't. They kind of can't wait for this moment to where the kid,
clocks him in the face and
beat up dad.
Gets his button, and his brain bounces around in his head, and his body decides that no longer conscious, go to sleep. That's what they're waiting for. What a very strange thing to be waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want my son to be able to knock me out.
Rite of passage,
I want him to give me permanent brain damage that I can never recover from.
It's
cool. I like that mentality. I like that a lot. Ready? I was thinking like my kid beat me in Terraria. I was thinking about him knocking me out or breaking my arm.
If he breaks my arm, that'll heal in what?
Never? You're dead.
No.
You'll die. No. You're old now. When he's 17, you're going to be real old.
Okay,
You ain't getting any younger, Clowney. All right, medical
me.
science is advancing, but it can't help you in particular. I might be immortal. You're going to die, though. Okay?
So, I'm about to drop some... okay, hang on. Let me get this ready. I'm about to drop some...
I don't know anything about Jiu-Jitsu. No, I've received close quarters combat training. That's it. That's all I know about Jiu-Jitsu, which is... my favorite part of close quarters combat training is that if you have your enemy in the mount, you use your plate, smash their face. You grab their hair and you go...
Right.
I gotta get hurt. It's
right.
a ceramic plate. That's close quarters combat training for me. Like the close quarters combat training is I got that one in the sidebar. I pull my pistol out. I shoot them in the side. That's CQC for me. Okay.
Right.
I don't do jujitsu. I do I'll kill you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Oh, of course. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to play around with them. Right.
Right. So I'm seeking to end the target. Oh, the other good one I like from CQC is I'll hold the enemy down so my buddy can pull out his rifle and shoot him in the head.
Right.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite move.
And you go, ball help, and he comes.
Yeah, you're clear. Bang, bang. I got both his arms. I got his side control.
Right.
Easy peasy.
But here's the thing.
Fancy robot arm? Who knows, man? At this point.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Breaking my arm heals in 6 months.
6 months. You're right.
Being a pussy is a life sentence.
That's true, though. Good SFX, you sir. I salute you for this.
So So there
don't
you
give
go.
your boy a plate or a gun. You'll be fine.
Right.
Alpha male safe. A plate though? Why? I mean, he could kill Clowntown if he wanted to. Clowntown sleeps. Okay. I want you to know that about your children. You go to bed. Okay.
Right. Oh yeah.
You're
I get it.
unconscious for 8 hours a day.
So are they
You
though,
did.
and I'm.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but you can't kill them. Vice versa is okay. If Ash kills you right now, he'll spend like a couple years in what's that called? He won't be tried as an adult. He could murder you and get away with it. It's no problem.
You're insane.
I'm just saying.
You're insane.
You could not kill him. You would go to jail forever. I mean, maybe you could like work it out to where it seems like an accident, but he could kill you no problem.
We can work it out. Work it out.
Yeah, I killed my dad, and he would go to not even penitentiary, for a time. Juvenile hall. He would go to juvie, where he would get food. He would be in prison, kind of, sorta, but he'd be let out and it'd be erased from his record. Yeah, he killed his father.
I'd go to a place. I'd get food. I'd hang out with the fellas.
Yeah, but you would be in jail, and you would. I mean,
No.
what would happen. All right, it's not gonna happen. You might even want it after 6 years in there. You're like, you know what? I decided I don't care anymore.
No.
Come here, Big John. Big John, you got the biggest one. Let me see it. Yeah, Big John, I knew you wanted it. No, I'm just all right. Just saying, don't go to jail.
All right. Okay. Well,
after a couple years, everybody starts looking attractive. There's gonna be guys. There's guys in jail, right, who dress up as girls. That's totally okay. They do the makeup and stuff. They look kind of like a girl. Just close your eyes.
the only place they come close is the Philippines.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, those are just walking around, right? The
No,
TRA piece.
The CPC, the guys that do the Thriller,
Oh,
the
right.
Michael,
Yeah,
that do
yeah,
the
I
Michael
remember that.
Jackson routines. Have you seen those guys?
No. Oh yeah, I have seen them. Yeah, yeah.
The
They do
Filipino
the
corrections?
dance in the cement
They're
dealio.
amazing. Yeah, they're in the
They're
yard.
pretty good, yeah.
And they get.
That's what happens. The
It's
yard.
so
yeah.
done.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they're in the
Yeah,
yard.
I mean, that's what happens when you have infinite free time. Like, you literally don't even have to
Oh,
work.
yeah.
Like, let's organize
Guys.
Thriller.
Guys,
Okay. I have an idea.
anybody going anywhere? No. Okay.
This
What
is
do
a
we-
really good clip, actually.
What do we
right
do
here.
with our What do we do with our HR?
So since I did detainee ops in the military, one of the things that we learned is how to rush into a small room, a cell, and take a prisoner down without hurting them and then cuff them. So we were doing that in RimWorld. All my guys lined up, and they were going to rush into the room and detain a prisoner who was, any number of things, and they accidentally beat him to death. So my thing before we went in, I was like, oh, we actually did this in the military. And then RimWorld's like, prisoner beat to death, just dead on the floor. You don't have to show it. It's a pretty good clip now.
In the military.
It's an accidental whoopsie. Thank you, Shady. I don't know how
there
you
you go.
did you go in the Discord for that, I guess? You can play it on there, I guess.
Is there any?
There's no cursing or anything.
No.
There's no music
Copyright?
or anything. No. It should be fine. Yeah, RimWorld's. I don't know, actually. Should be fine.
Oh no, there's some whatever.
Is there music?
Yeah.
There may be some music, actually. Yeah, muted then. Oh, shoot. I don't know what's in there. So, I mean, we have, it may be NCS, it may be something else.
Just rush him.
Who knows?
This is actually something that we
We
practiced
just beat this
in
guy
the
to death.
military.
We broke his torso.
When getting one guy out of like a tiny.
Oh man,
brutal.
it's playing. It's not there. Okay. All right. There it went off. Oh my goodness, I couldn't figure out how to get it out. How to
What?
get it done. There you go.
Okay, great, good. Glad we had
Oh, it's
some
still
problems with
going in
that.
the background.
So how's you talked a little bit about how the speedrun is going. Have you gotten close to setting anything that you were happy with? Have you done something where you were happy with it yet?
No.
That's a big thing for me.
Rush him.
Not really.
If it could be
It's
not
actually
even a
something
good
that we
time,
practiced in
we
the
could have done
military.
something that I didn't do before and I'm happy with it. That's the feeling that I
Getting
like.
one guy out of like a tiny.
What do you?
No. This thing, it's not going away. And I've switched scenes a bunch of times. It's not
What?
going away.
I don't know what you're trying to do. You could do it, I believe. Clown Pula's
No, it's going
chat
on.
says.
Can you hear it going on in the background?
No, I can't hear it, obviously. Is it just you close the window? And
I
it's still
close the
playing?
window. I close the window and I remove that thing from
Let's
the.
rush
It's just repeating.
It's
It's
repeating.
actually something that we
Go to your
practiced in the
Windows
military.
manager and
When
mute
getting ops. When getting
Chrome.
one guy out of like a tiny.
Windows Audio Manager, your volume thing, and mute Chrome.
All right.
Not like clown. Oh, we should do a not like this. I think the next emote will be not like this. That's a good idea. Let's be like, oh, not like this. Not
All
this,
right.
please.
Volume mixer. It's not even on.
It's muted and Chrome is muted. Your computer's possessed.
Oh, there it is.
Just rush him.
Still not
This is actually something that
muted.
we practiced in the military.
What in the world? Is it just
You're
playing
doing
over and
detainee
over
ops.
Yeah.
again?
When getting one guy out of like a tiny.
Mute it. I don't know. What the heck? I don't understand how this is a problem. This first day on a computer?
It's
How is
not
this a
up
problem?
anywhere. It's not up
I
anywhere.
can't
I'm
help
looking,
you.
I'm looking in Task
It must
Manager.
Close all of Chrome. Close all
Done.
tabs.
Done.
All right, still playing?
Yes.
What the frig? Okay, I'll control delete. No, control. Yeah, control.
It's Russian.
It's Russian.
Control escape.
It's actually something that we practice in the military.
Something we practice in the
Is
military.
it getting looped in OBS? That's not even a thing. Toaster, close your mouth.
It's getting looped in OBS, yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. It can't be looped in OBS. OBS doesn't play sound.
Yes, it does. Okay.
No,
hang
it
on.
doesn't. It only records sound from your desktop, depending on what you have captured.
All right, stand by.
Discord doesn't
I'm
make.
looking for
It
it.
can't be Discord either. I don't hear anything on the stream. I don't hear anything from the stream.
All right, can you guys? Okay,
Russian.
give me. Okay, one other thing. I
actually
can
something that we
tolerate it
practice
if
in
it's just
military.
going back and forth, but I
Because we
see
do
the
getting
audio
ops.
bar moving.
When getting one
I don't
guy
hear
like
it.
a tiny-
Give us a 1 in chat if you hear it.
All right, I'm gonna start deleting all of those links.
Okay. Okay, Shitty says you can hear it. All right. Well, all right.
Okay. All right, just quick break while I do all the things.
All right. I guess it's just got serious.
It's
What the
Russian.
heck? I don't understand how this. I broke
It's
your
actually something that we
your
practice
entire
in the
computer.
military.
Yep.
Like,
we
this
do
doesn't make any
getting ops.
sense. Yeah, Control Delete
When
and then
getting
go to
one
Task
guy
Oh,
Manager
here we go.
and then close Chrome again.
Oh, I got it.
You got
Okay,
it.
I had to go to all the scenes. Okay, I had to go to all the scenes where that one browser window was and delete them out of all those because it was the
Oh,
one I
did
would
you
use.
did you capture it in a browser?
Yeah,
A browser source?
because the clip
Oh.
because it was a clip, right? It needed a browser source. But
Oh,
then
I
that one where I grabbed it,
see.
it was loaded in like 3 different scenes, so I had to delete out of all those
You
scenes.
had Westy,
Okay.
you were right.
There you go.
I see. I see. What I would do for that was I would do a monitor capture. So but because of this
Yeah.
setup, it's different. I would
Yeah,
do
yeah.
a window capture maybe.
Right on.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there you
All
go.
right, we fixed
all
it.
right. Technical solved. There you go.
Technical difficulties planned.
Okay.
Calculated.
So
Extraordinary.
I did have an awesome experience today that was not related to smashing people like you did in the military.
Yeah, that's good.
As you know, I have this
I don't know anything.
ruse
Oh yeah.
where
right,
I go
good.
into a burger joint and I order something off of my phone, and I don't speak. Instead, I show them a picture from my phone, and it's a number 2 cheeseburger. It looks something like
Make me hungry,
this here.
Contown. Make
And
me
I
hungry.
just
I'm always
walk up
hungry.
and I show
Take it
them
back.
this, which is my. There you go. And I just show them, hey, sorry, cannot speak, voice condition, etc.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger, no onions, large fries, large ketchup. I show them this and I say nothing. Okay. Now, today was a landmark day. I walk in. I recognize someone who has helped me before. But
Okay.
more importantly, she says, hi, how you doing? And I turn around and I give her the wave. And she goes, oh, hi. And waves back at me. Recognition. She says, oh,
Okay.
hi.
Okay.
Now, hang on. You got to watch this. She comes over and she runs over and she says, oh, no, I can help him. And there was already a person walking up to the cash register ready to help me. And she
Interesting.
comes over and kind of pushes the other person out of the way to take my order.
Interesting.
Like, there was already...
do you know who this is?
Her name's Jessica. I looked at the pin.
Okay, it's Jessica.
So Jessica says, it's like, oh, hey, no problem. I've got him. I'll take care of him.
Well,
And-
that's some initiative right there.
Yeah, and
Again,
goes
hire
in
Jessica.
and moves this lady and moves Nicole out of the way
Okay.
and says,
Did
no,
you, did you
I'll
just
do it.
fabricate that?
No.
Okay, you know it's Nicole. Oh, yeah, right. There's a name tag.
Name tags, yeah. Jessica moves
I see.
Nicole out of the way and says, no. I've got,
I got
this
you.
one. I've got this one.
Okay.
And she
That's some initiative. Like
and
I said, that's...
she doesn't take the phone out of my hand. You know.
No, she does not
And-
memorize it.
And she looks at it like twice, but then she puts it all in. She goes, here you go. And then she goes, here's the deal, here's the
Okay.
deal. And then she puts Avery was not there, my hero Avery, But Jessica says,
Oh,
"Yep,
okay.
here you go. Here's
Jessica,
your drink. Guest number 16." And
Cool.
and I thought, yes. And so I immediately went over there and I tweeted, "Jessica's my new hero," or something. I tweeted out something that said that she came over and wanted to take my order, which is awesome. And then there's some time where I haven't seen Avery in like 3 weeks. There's some time where
Avery got a new job, okay?
F
Retention rate is not high.
Let's get some F in chat for let's get some F in chat for Avery. But
as it shouldn't be.
So then I go sit down, and then someone walks up and puts down the order. Says guest number 60, and so I went up and grabbed my order, and she says, "Would you?" And the person there is different from someone who took my order. She said, "Would you like some ketchups?" And I said, "No." I just waved it off.
Okay.
Because
use sign language.
I know that back at my desk I have about 14 ketchups from the same place that I'm
14?
not. Yeah, because I've been. Remember, ketchup packets are on the list.
Yeah,
they missed it this time, but I didn't want to push it.
I still find it so weird. Well, you say that, and I think I probably have even more Whataburger packets of ketchup.
Oh yeah,
because Ashley will be like, "Oh, this is unused ketchup. I'll put it in the refrigerator."
Right,
that's fine.
Well, look at the cup. The cup right next to your keyboard. At least at your old desk, there was at least one or two in there, right?
Oh yeah, generally. Oh man, I wonder if I can find one here.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a Whataburger cup.
See, see. So at my desk, I have this. I've made it into a little pyramid, a pyramid of ketchup. And
right,
I knew I had the pyramid. I knew I had to get through it.
Do you think you have to refrigerate ketchup?
No, not if they're sealed in that.
Do you think not eating something that doesn't need to be refrigerated is a bad idea?
No.
Okay.
Okay, is there a difference? Has it hit air or has it hit air?
Well, it doesn't matter. Even canned food, like canned beans, have an expiration date. They will eventually start bulging because the bacteria in them will start conducting its process and turning oxygen into carbon dioxide.
Correct.
And then you don't want to eat those anymore.
Correct.
Ketchup will never go bad.
It settles out.
Weird, right?
It settles out and it changes color.
Well, does it? It has to be exposed to air, though, right? Like it has to be dried.
Not necessarily, because if you, okay, so
don't eat things that don't die. See, that's how I feel too. Like if this thing literally can never go bad, maybe don't eat it.
It can go bad.
All right, what if it has a 60-year expiration date?
If it has a 1-year expiration date, as long as I don't open it, it's fine 6 months in.
Like, there's like molecules that have a half-life shorter than the life of your ketchup.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
But
is that all right?
So look, the way I know that is Chick-fil-A ketchup packets. They changed from the McDonald's style ketchup packets that are kind of the vinyl squishy thing, right?
I hate those. Those suck.
Versus,
I love the buckets.
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A swapped over to the buckets, right?
Yeah,
but here's the thing:
are way better.
Difference
you can
between
dip into the bucket.
Right, correct. The difference between the Whataburger and the Chick-fil-A is that the bucket is transparent, so you can see into it. Okay.
Ooh.
So,
interesting.
At my desk, I have one Chick-fil-A packet that is ketchup packet that is very old. Okay, number one, it's darker than a brand new one, and two,
does it taste different?
It starts to separate out.
Okay, so it starts to have like a foam, or not a foam, like a liquid on the top.
Little film, yeah.
What if you were to mix it though?
I have eaten one.
Yuck for a long time, Jason.
Right, I have eaten one, but I mixed it back in. It was fine. It's probably
does honey expire? That's a good question, actually.
I don't think it does.
How long does honey last?
Honey lasts a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's a good point. Honey's okay for you, right? I feel like honey should be good for you because it comes from bees. I don't know if it's good for you necessarily.
So I passed off the ketchup, and then I went back to go get my bag, and I think I was messing around with my drink. Oh, yeah. I spilled my drink a little bit.
Uh-oh.
So
because you can't speak. You're dumb.
Yes. I'm a dum-dum. So
you're dumb because you can't speak.
I spilled a little bit of the drink, and so I was waiting. There were no napkins that are... the only napkins you can get are behind the counter. So I have to go ask for napkins. And I didn't have any napkins there, and I spilled just a little bit of my drink. And so I was waiting for my order to go get the napkin out of my order to go clean up my mess.
And then you get any napkins.
And I did get napkins. I didn't get any ketchup. And so I waved the ketchup off, just grabbed the napkin I was cleaning up, And Jessica comes back by. She does another lap and says, "Did you get your order?" And I went, I gave her the, "Oh yeah, I'm good."
And then she slapped you. That's what thumbs up means.
Yeah, thumbs up means they would thumb up my butt.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So Jessica also, not only did she move someone out of the way to help me, but she also double checked on me before I was out, and I gave her the old thumbs up, and she says, and she goes, "Okay, no problem. See you later."
All expiration dates are made up guesses. What about for meat? I feel like meat is easy. I feel like there's a lot of things that you could definitely say there's an expiration date for this.
Well,
Like, don't eat meat that sits out on the countertop after 48 hours.
it's whatever the
'Cause
lawyer.
bacteria
It's whatever the
grows
lawyer
in it.
recommended, and the
Right.
earliest possible statistical thing that they got
Right.
out of their test.
And then they plus X this, right?
Right.
They're like, okay, I don't want to.
So-
it's not worth the lawsuit
Right.
to have somebody get sick within this time frame. So
Correct. If a
they
ladder,
make like
if a
super
ladder,
guesses.
if a ladder says max weight 300 pounds, it's 500. Right.
exactly,
You-
exactly. It's way higher than that.
It's way higher
They
than
don't.
that. Yeah.
They're not even messing around. You had to like totally break the recommended weight to break the ladder.
Correct.
Right.
Because you could be 300 pounds, and you know how as a kid you could find a bathroom scale and you could jump on it to make it go yeah.
Yeah, I do that still. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh
as
yeah,
a kid.
as a kid. Yeah.
You can just do this. You don't have to jump. You
Right.
Can just
You,
move
yeah,
your
you
weight
can just
back
kind
and
of
forth. You can just
jump
use
it a little bit.
gravity.
Well, if the max weight is 300 and you do this, you're going to bump
Right.
it to 325 and break the ladder. So they're going to go, "Oh no. The
Definitely.
actual weight is 531. We're going to set
we
it to
said.
300."
Right.
So that there's no
300
lawsuits.
pounders over
Right.
here, okay, on this
Right.
scale. Wouldn't it suck to have just like, go buy a scale, bring it home, and then read the instructions like, oh yeah, I can't use this scale because I'm overweight for it? That would be terrible.
Yeah.
That would be like soul crushing. Like, wow, they don't even make the scale
There's
in my
a-
weight class. I need to get more scale in here. I need to
There-
get 2 scales, put them together, and stand on both, so I'm fine.
There was an episode
Actually, that might work.
have you ever seen the show Crank Yankers? It's a show back on Comedy Central, old show, and where they used to call up. It was prank callers, and
Okay.
they rented a hotel room in Vegas where the Nevada state laws, you could call someone else, and you didn't have to tell them that you were recording until the end. So
I'm recording.
right.
Wait, what?
in-
How is that? What is this for? Just for anything?
in like California and most all the other states, it's a two-party system or something like where I would have to say, for quality control purposes, some conversation may be recorded. Hey, man, my name
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Jason.
exactly.
Whatever.
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
So, but if for some reason the laws were different in Vegas to where you could just kind of call up and get whatever you get. So they would make all these calls from Vegas hotel rooms. And one bit that they had that was always my favorite was a guy
Prank
would
callers,
call
man.
up. He would call up a zoo and
zoo?
start trying to negotiate for one of those scales that they weigh rhinoceroses on or elephants or
Oh, I
something
see.
like that. And because he's saying,
What are the veterinarian scales?
right,
For,
one
like,
of those vet
you know,
scales. And he
for
would say,
doctoring
"Well,
the
I'm
animals?"
trying to get a scale because the
Well,
insurance won't
yeah.
won't accept my wife until she's weighed properly, and there's nothing
Right.
here in Walmart or Trader Joe's that'll fit the bill. So I'm
I
trying to
need a
get one of those
Hawaiian scale.
industrial scales to weigh her on."
Industrial.
And so you start, okay, so do you guys have a pallet jack that you could wheel that out to the parking lot? I'm going to have a flatbed where we're going to have to crane her off of the flatbed.
I just need it for a second.
Yeah,
It's not like I need it for long. I literally just need to get her weight.
I
so we
really,
can do
it's
insurance
the whole
stuff.
thing is going to take about an hour. So if you could, can we get her? Do you have a pallet jack where we could either bring? You have a forklift where we could either bring her to the scale or bring the scale out to
or
her
vice
in the
versa.
parking lot?
Right.
And the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
zookeeper's
'cause-
going. The zookeeper's going, no, yeah, but no, and he would say, "Is this some sort of joke?" And then he would always get the gravitas with it, and he would just I wish it was. And then
I
you would
would,
go
no.
straight back into he'd go straight back. Yeah,
all
so
right,
the
can
forklift
we
and the,
just, like,
the
come
pallet
over
jack.
Saturday?
Yeah. And you
No, it's not a joke.
you
man, I'm
always
sorry.
you always go straight back to is this some sort of joke? No, I wish it was. So.
Anytime he tried to dispel it, is this a joke or something? No. Oh, that's pretty sad. I would feel bad as the guy receiving that call.
Right.
This guy's wife is so sick
Yeah.
that she needs. Like, that's pretty messed up. Like,
Right.
I would want to help. I'd be like, yeah, man, we can bring her in the back. Like,
Right.
it's not a big deal. Like, there's no breach of security if you just use the
Right.
the
Now
scale.
really, we're going to have a couple of ramps on the back, a couple of tire ramps on the back of the
And you're
pallet jack,
thinking,
so where
man,
she could
this
get
lady,
off. There's she can't fit in the cab at this point, so we're probably
She's-
either going to
she
have to have
must
a
be-
forklift or a crane to get her off of
And this-
about the back. It's going to be a flatbed because even
I would feel bad. You
even
would
a
get me
truck
with this.
with a-
I'd have got.
Yeah.
I would have
Oh, yeah.
definitely got by this one, like
and,
100%.
and you're going, hey, is this a joke? You say, oh, I wish it was. Yeah.
And then it's like, oh man, dude, I'm sorry.
I'm
like, your wife is suffering from a real medical condition, and you're trying to seek help for her. I appreciate that.
Right.
And
Right.
this is your only outlet. Oh
Right.
man, that's such a good prank call. That's
Yeah.
a great prank call.
That's a great one.
Shout out
Right.
to those assholes who freaking mess with some
Yeah.
guy's heart there.
Anyway, I think they went for like 2 seasons, so there's probably around 40 to 50 episodes of Crank Yankers out there. Most of them are funny. So, Dave Chappelle made a couple calls on it. He was calling as the leader of the Wu-Tang Clan. And,
the Wu-Tang Clan, their rap organization?
Yes.
Okay.
And he would call up. They would call up somewhere like Delaware. They tried to find the Wu-Tang Clan is like the most hip rap group and just
Right.
chaos
Yeah,
with
sure.
girls and blunts
Yeah,
and all
they
this
do
other
their
stuff,
thing.
right? And
Wu-Tang!
they decided they were going to call the whitest bed and breakfast they could ever get in Vermont or Delaware or something, and
to
say the
organize the
Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang
Clan was
Clan
going to
there?
book a bunch of rooms, and is it okay to bring a bunch of bitches
Girls,
up there
right.
and parties and all this?
That's
and,
a technical term? That's not that's
and
not
the, and
derogatory?
the white lady that answers it is, well, I'm
well,
sure we'd love to have you gentlemen, you know.
We can accommodate you.
We can accommodate.
we're at the whole
And she says,
hotel
"Oh, I'm
or-"
sorry. There's no smoking." He's, "Oh, that's cool. Can we light up outside? Because we like to smoke out right after we, It was great. It was great.
If the Wu-Tang Clan was trying to organize a stay at my hotel, I'd be pretty accommodating to
Yeah.
them, right?
It's like-
Because if they break something, they're good for it,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
They
yeah.
got the money. It's not like some rando.
Yeah.
No, I would recognize Dave Chappelle's voice. I'll tell you right now. If he was not
Well,
doing a voice,
yeah.
I would know it was Dave Chappelle
Anyway,
calling me.
Anyway, that's something to go
All right.
look up on YouTube. Is get yourself a Crank Yankers playlist and
Crank Yankers.
put that while you're playing Factorio. Put that on in the background. That's funny.
Yeah, I play Factorio. I'm gonna start speedrunning Factorio and beat you in your own speedruns, Clowntown.
Do it, please do, because I was sucking, man.
I mean, I guess it would be smarter for me to join your speedrun because I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a couple of subs to get in there because there's the limits are you can't bring any blueprints in, right?
I don't understand the blueprint thing. Why can't you bring blueprints?
You can make them. What's up, Jimmy? You can make a blueprint.
Well, if
Once
you
you
can-
lay it
if
all
you can-
down, you can duplicate what you did, but you can't bring it. You can go to game number 1, get everything set
Wow,
up.
That's bullcrap. That's
And-
within the game. You could do anything within the game, 100%. End of story.
Posted
like,
rules
you-
say no.
You should just break those rules then.
Right.
Those are stupid rules.
Up to 8 players.
Whatever guy made that rule, he made that rule so people wouldn't beat his record.
You're the most contrarian person today.
What?
Like, don't fight
It's in
Ash.
the game. You can do whatever you want in the game.
Don't
Like,
fight
if someone-
Ash. Don't
If someone
obey
if
the
someone
rules.
says you can't do something within the game, tell them to go F themselves because this is a speedrun of Factorio.
Jimmy John, Jimmy John, can you post the rules again from?
I don't care what the rules are. I don't care who said the rules. I don't care if Jesus Christ himself came down and said no blueprints in Factorio. That doesn't matter.
I mean,
Who cares?
he may not
Who
care.
cares what they said?
He may not care
You
about
said
that.
yourself that nobody validates these speedruns. Why can't you use blueprints? Just use the blueprint.
Let me see. Let me find where it is.
Bringing blueprints is like speedrun with an already maxed out character in Terraria, except that making an already maxed out in Terraria isn't available. If it was, then we would do it, right? Like if I could do a interface thing to make my character maxed out, I just would do that. That would be the speedrun.
All right, where is
That's it.
that?
Like this is a speedrun. I mean, if you're doing no blueprints category, then okay, sure, you're doing a no blueprints category. But if you're just trying to go as fast as you can,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
kind of
it's
like
fine. Yeah,
it's like taking
if
Moonlord
you
gear.
can do that, you should. It is a speed run.
No. But you don't do that.
Yes, I would. If I could. If within the game there was a button to hit while making my character to make it OP, just have all the items
no.
I need, I would just do that.
Don't make your character, make the world.
What?
Done.
Don't. Right. What? Don't make the character, make the world. What do you mean?
Yeah. Max a character.
Like, make a character.
And make a character. Okay, you kill
Yeah.
the Moonlord, get all the cool gear.
Okay.
And then just
I see.
make a world and go.
Well, we can't do that because it's starting from nothing. It's kind of the entire interpretation of the speedrun.
Oh,
We have no
okay.
items.
So wait, it's an interpretation or is it in the
starting
game?
with something? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But it's blueprints, right? It doesn't give you more gears. It doesn't give you more items.
It gives you
maybe I don't know enough about
that's part of the
Factorio.
game, right? Yeah. So yeah, if that's the case, then why not take a Moonlord gear character and put it into a new world and speed run that world?
You know what? We should do that actually. Maybe we will do that. In fact,
I mean,
yeah, thinking about it, that has been suggested. How is I thought? Well, you guys are making it seem like blueprints are not tied to a character.
they're not.
Okay, what are they tied to?
They're tied to your username. So
okay.
Clowntown, the
so
user,
they're part of your base
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like a seeded then. But almost the same deal.
The guy and his gear is tied to the world that he's in. But
okay, so if you were to take, if you're going to a world with a guy,
yeah,
and then I guess making a new character, you make a new profile every time you do it.
No, your profile is here, but the gear on your character sticks with the world.
Right? Do you make a new profile every time you do it?
You make a new character, not a new profile. So I'm always Clowntown. I have my achievements and all that. My blueprints my blueprints come to Steam with me, essentially.
So how do you get rid of your blueprints when you do a new speedrun then?
You don't. You just don't use them. They're in your book.
Oh.
You just don't deploy them and use them.
Oh. Interesting.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I need to look more into what okay.
Right.
It's okay if it's you can do whatever you want, Clowntown.
Yeah. So can you, but so can you, but you don't. And that's that was my point.
I actually might do that speedrun, actually. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
I think it's actually been suggested to me before that we do, any gear that I want to bring in, any items.
It's not like you hadn't earned it. You went to a world, you earned it.
Even if I would cheat it in, to be frank.
Well, you don't need to though, because you kill Moonlord and you duplicate and you litter the ground with Moonlord gear.
It wouldn't even matter at that point.
Right.
See, blueprints is not items in the game though. Like to saying to me that you can't use blueprints is like saying to me that I can't use an idea. Maybe blueprints don't give you like equipment, right?
No,
they don't give you an advantage. What
they do
advantage
give you an
get there
advantage
blocked?
it's you're right. It's kind of like stuck up here versus
right.
Yeah, I guess it would be like if for some reason you could either outline on the screen for you Terraria your movements.
I do.
And like
yes.
and have a ghost of your character be doing this at the time.
Awesome.
And
that would be awesome. I would love that.
You need to be here and be doing this at minute number 7, right?
There are games that have that specifically for speedrunners, like the game Speedrun has that. They have the ghost,
right?
That you can follow around.
So you're right. Blueprints are kind of like a ghost to go put down all your patterns on.
Blueprints are an item in the game.
Right, they are an item.
Are they an item in the game?
Yeah, they're an item.
They're an item in the game. You have them, but you said you would lose all your items when you start a new character, but you don't use blueprints.
Blueprints are when you, I guess the IP of the intellectual property of the blueprints stay with you, but you have to go make a blueprint in the game.
So I mean, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just have a picture of your blueprint right here, and then you're gonna be like, okay, time to make that thing, and then make that thing from the blueprint.
Yes. That's what we do anyway. I have a second monitor with the picture of what I'm trying to do.
Who made these rules? Why? What?
But a blueprint in the game, and I don't even have to look at the picture. That would speed me up quite a bit. I don't know who made the rules. It's probably like that consensus thing with the RTA or whatever.
Then everyone should just do that. Then, if it will speed your run up, just do that.
Yeah,
it's within the game. I mean, honestly, I think
like EA.
Factorio speedruns should just be RTA anyway, probably because they're so basic. Sorry, hit you with that one. They're so repetitive. You can repeat them.
Right.
Like for Terraria, who knows what's gonna happen with mob spawns and stuff? Like it's full on random a lot of the time.
Right.
Factorio, not so much.
Previously, you couldn't exchange. Yeah, you couldn't exchange blueprints.
Right.
Right.
But you can anymore.
It was a fairly recent patch. I think it might have been version 14. I didn't do it until 15.
I think I may do this, Jason. Actually, just for the LOLs. It wouldn't take me very much time.
Right. But
to prove a point, I think I might.
Yeah,
do this.
it's somewhere in 15. I think West Dude can confirm, but it's somewhere in the recent patch where lots of stuff changed. That
interesting.
Here's the cool part. The other cool part is.
So it is exactly what I was thinking. The guys who did their speedruns before didn't have access to blueprints, so they're mad about having access to blueprints now, and they don't want you to have it.
Maybe.
All right, Clowntown.
So listen.
I'm just saying, this is your opportunity to change the game right here.
Right.
If there's going to be consensus to change it to blueprints
but I'm
are
not
okay,
good enough.
it's going to start with speedrunners. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's going to start with a speedrunner who's actually speedrunning it.
So
for sure, do this.
Here's the other cool thing:
Jason.
is I go into a game, I make a bunch of blueprints, I get my builds right, I put them in my. They come to Steam with me basically. I join another game with Badger. And then I can go, hey, I've got a bunch of builds, and I share them. And now
Yeah,
you
okay.
can go
you
get
can
them,
give them to me.
and then you can go
cool.
pull from my pool too.
Then you could just go grab someone. I mean, how this is like a universal thing. This is like not being able to hit the jump button in your speedrun.
But
This is like a crucial mechanic of your video game.
the minute, so what they're saying is all of that is fine. Just don't put it on the ground. Don't deploy them.
Why? Doesn't make any sense.
Right. And
makes
it's
no
the same
sense at
thing
all.
as why not use your Moonlord character to come in and kill
You
the
definitely should.
Okay.
100%.
That's right. Right. So there you go.
That's your speedrun.
Yeah, a mining
For sure.
potion, Shearmite claws, instant elevator, you know. That'd be
Oh,
great.
no, Shady, you're thinking small time. Teleportation potions are where it's at.
Done.
Teleport
Right.
down. You don't gotta mind. Small time. It feels like a crucial mechanic. Really, it does a blueprint laying thing.
Yeah.
Still have to find a beat plant lady. Use Terra maps, scrub.
right. Right. Hey, did you see what'd you do with the Eclipse? Did you just let it go by?
Oh yeah, the Eclipse. No, I didn't do anything about it.
You do anything?
What did you do?
So I decided
worked.
that I was actually going to experience it, and where I am, it wasn't
Oh yeah, Max the
Full?
best. Max. All right, never mind. Sorry, we're
turrets.
getting distracted
Oh,
with
turrets,
Terraria
yeah.
speedruns.
But I decided that I was going to go out and experience it wherever I could, just because. So I borrowed some of those preventative glasses, like because my company bought a bunch of them and then started handing them out
Oh,
and
okay.
everybody share.
That's nice.
So I went
Sure,
out in the
sure.
yard and I did the
You-
glasses. I looked at it through the glasses. Looked cool.
Looking like an idiot.
Yeah.
Someone punched you right in the stomach and jacked your wallet because you're looking at the sun.
1,000 people were out in the yard looking like idiots. Oh,
Yeah,
you know.
some guys just like taking wallets,
No.
robbing stores.
Here's the other one: is someone was doing had the glasses on and they're going with their camera, trying to take a picture through the glasses, and trying. And some
Okay.
folks, I think like 2 or 3 of the folks at work got pretty darn good iPhone pictures of the Eclipse through the glasses.
Yeah, these are 1080p, man. Yeah, these are killer cameras. This is as good as the camera I'm using right now.
I thought it was really good. I mean, NASA gets way better pictures than anybody, right?
well,
You
yeah,
know.
who knows what their goddamn resolution
Right.
is? Like,
But but some of them got some pretty good shots with their phone.
that's cool.
And then
if I want to, even before the eclipse, I could have typed in solar eclipse and seen all the pictures I want.
yes, 100%, yeah.
Putting it out there to you.
Right.
You're
But
excited
then
about this thing.
What was
and it doesn't make any
interesting was
sense.
I went up to the 5th floor of the building, which is the highest floor, and then of my building. I would have gone
Oh,
up
nice.
higher if I
Nice.
could, but I looked at the surrounding area, and just see how dark it was and see what the area looked like under the full eclipse. And then I actually went out to the parking garage and looked around, and then I drove. I kind of
Oh,
made the
sweet,
block,
Jason.
went and got a hot apple pie from McDonald's because I
Nice,
like the hot
nice.
apple pies. And
See, I'm okay with this. This whole I'm having a vacation on the back of an eclipse. I'm using an eclipse as an excuse to have some fun.
well, I
That's
said
cool.
what I decided to do is I'm going to experience everything that I could possibly do with the eclipse. I wasn't going to drive I'm going to drive to Oregon, or like Jake States said. I'm not going to do crazy.
Jason,
but
I can tell you for a fact that those pictures are in high enough fidelity that if I ever put you in VR, in fact, I could 100% put you in a VR situation where you could put your goggles on and someone took 360-degree camera and you would not be able to tell the difference between real life and actually being there. That is not how reality works.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, so all I
put it
was
out
to
there
say
too.
was I took 20 minutes. I just said, look, I'm with what I can. I'm not going to just sit here and let this go by. I'm just going to go out and get an experience. I
cool.
wasn't blown away, but I was like, okay, I've done it. I did it. It was kind of like the same attitude that you did with the YouTube event. All right, I'm going to go there. I'm going to experience this.
yeah.
I'm going to learn one thing. That's it.
Yeah, YouTube event was pretty great.
Right.
You have to
And-
go to do that thing, really.
And-
I can't look up the YouTube event on YouTube and
Right.
have direct conversation, live chat
Right.
with people.
And
Like,
you
not the same.
yeah, you did it, and you said, oh, it was way better than expected. The eclipse for me was about as expected, right? I mean, you do things and you go, okay, it's good. But I said I'm going to do one thing and I'm going to take one thing away from it. I'm just going to do it. So that was my eclipse
cool, yeah.
experience. I thought, okay, we'll just do it. But the funny part,
I feel you, Max. I agree. I feel this a lot in video games. Max says the problem with the picture is it's only a small part of our senses.
Right.
But for the eclipse, that's it. You just see it.
right?
It's like that's it.
I mean, other than
There's
being outside in the heat or something,
Yeah,
But-
go outside with your 300 with your Vive on. There you go.
Right.
Is that what you want?
If-
so this thing comes up with violence in video games to me. Like you don't smell blood. like these feelings you don't have. You don't feel the recoil of a weapon when you're playing in a shooting game.
Right.
It is not the same thing. They're not close at all. Like you don't feel the gear on you. You don't feel being outside. You don't hear the scream. I mean, maybe you have a, some interaction from the video game, but it's not the same thing. That's a full-bodied experience. The Eclipse is literally a picture that you're taking with your eyeballs. You could go outside right now and stand out in the open and look up. It's the same thing.
Right.
Just pretend there's an Eclipse there. That's a visual-only experience.
Right. That's true.
But I mean, there's cameras way better than your eyes, Jason. Like way better than your eyes. There's cameras. I know there's cameras way better than my eyes. I don't have perfect vision. Like the cameras out there, like, telescopes. It's way better than your eyeballs. It's not an issue of I can see better than my camera can. No way. Like your camera can see way better than you.
Right.
Like if you wanted a good look at the Eclipse, you go to NASA. Like, hey, let me see some pictures of the Eclipse. That's a good picture of the Eclipse.
Yeah. Oh, those were that NASA picked up were amazing. The Hubble, I think they turned the Hubble around to it. It was great.
Oh, did they? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How far? I mean, that thing sees ridiculously.
Hubble telescope.
I mean, this is like a 2-second Google.
Eclipse.
And I don't want you to tell me that, oh, no, my eyes had a higher fidelity picture than that. Like, you got to get out of here with that one. There's no way. I mean, you get pictures from around the world.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Badger, when I saw it, it was way better. Like, that's impossible.
No, this is from 2010. This is the Corona. That's a 2010 one. There was this one. I don't know where this one was from. Oh, Pinterest. No.
I mean, you could get pictures from like forever ago of eclipses. Eclipses have been a thing that happens all the time. I can't get motivated by this kind of sentimental stuff, guys. It just doesn't do it. It's like movie trailers. It's just sentimental at that point.
Yeah, my attitude was, yeah, whatever it is, I'm gonna go experience it.
Well, there's been more than one eclipse, Jason. It's not just the one eclipse. Like you get pictures probably from around the world, yeah.
So I don't know where this one was from, but this one that I just put up on screen looked really cool. Hubble Telescope's Eclipse 2017.
Oh yeah, show us pictures. It does look freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I like the ring pictures.
Yeah, there's ABC News. That one was from. That one looked cool, and the giant spot that it left on the Earth. That's super cool.
That's the total eclipse, right? They have a different like eclipality or something like that. Yeah, I love the diamond ring that's around the moon. That's the coolest thing for me. The dot in the world is crazy. That's a way cooler picture than
isn't that crazy?
Being on the surface and looking up.
But the bummer of that is there's so many clouds that's covering. If you were underneath those clouds, you would not fully appreciate it. That would have been
like
super cool, right?
Totality. That's it. Thank you, Jason. Like the best picture someone got of the eclipse is from some point out of space. Whenever that happens,
right?
Because of the movements of I guess the telescope has to be in the right spot to get a good picture.
Right. Eclipse. Let's see.
At the right angle and stuff. There's a whole lot of math that goes into the whole eclipse thing. Props to NASA, actually. I like that NASA. I think especially since Bill Nye and you know his name. You've seen him live. You talked to him.
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Neil deGrasse Tyson have. I always want to call him Astrophysics Black Guy, man. Ever since these two have popped on the scene again, because Bill Nye went away for a long time, NASA has been really, really into things on Twitter, things on YouTube, sharing stuff. The guy who's saying David Bowie in space also did a really good job of this, making space more and more mainstream. Like Star Trek really did a good job of making space into a culture phenomenon. And the more we do this, the more that, hey, get excited for the eclipse, get excited for math and science, get excited for these things. Even though, I mean, they may be kind of mundane, they happen quite often. It's still good to have children get excited about these kind of things because eventually we want people who are willing to explore and die in space to advance our culture and, have us find better and cooler things.
Right, and that's my favorite picture of the eclipse, the one I just put up.
Really, every 10 to 15 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this one. I saw this one on imagery, actually, probably. We thought it was an eclipse, too. Yeah, I don't think that's how that would work.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite one.
I appreciate that, lol. Someone who's got a dinosaur suit, and they're like, oh, I know what.
Yep, that's good.
What a chitty share. Someone in a plane was taking a picture.
Oh, cool.
Snap. Is this going to be an eclipse from a plane? That's the way to do it.
That is the way to do it.
Oh, that's epic. See, that's something that you could not see from the ground, right?
Right.
This is an awesome picture, and you don't necessarily even need. We got to experience that. And we weren't even in the airplane. Look at that. That's not a. I feel like that's not an amazing camera. That's a great gift though.
Let me see if I can put that.
You weren't there in the plane, Badger. You didn't get to experience what it was like to be in the cockpit of an airplane.
Yeah, I can. I feel like I can. All
Yeah,
right.
that's a super good one. Let me see if I can put that up there.
That's an awesome one. Yeah.
Let me see if I can save this as.
See, that's how you do cool stuff. All right. So actually, if you guys know Smarter Every Day, they weren't excited about the Eclipse so much as they were. One of their friends did some math, and the International Space Station actually crossed in front of the Eclipse at one point at a very certain spot in the United States, and they filmed the International Space Station going across the sun and across the eclipse. Yeah, boy, that thing is moving.
Yes.
It is so fast.
You
Like,
would
to get a perspective how fast that is. That is fast.
Oh.
Like, it was like, it's there, it's gone. Oh, woo!
Hey, Horizon.
Rocketing through. That's
Horizon
crazy, man.
to Horizon.
Woo!
Minute and a half.
Oh,
Something
man,
just-
and you're sitting in a space station like, well,
Yeah. Oh,
chill.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
You were moving.
If you've
it's
ever-
like 7 kilometers a second or something like that.
Yeah. If you've ever seen the space shuttle come in, into the
They're
atmosphere.
trucking.
So if you see a picture of the space shuttle, it's doing this. Right.
Right.
When it comes in and starts a landing, you say you're sitting there, and I think I've seen this one time. It's like, okay, well, there's a dot off in the horizon. Oh my God, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oof.
There.
Yeah.
Whew.
It is
Then
so
it orbited
fast.
2 hours around the world. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's hard to wrap your mind
Right.
around.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
ISS is
That's
going
bonkers.
fast.
So that was cool. That was an
International
interesting thing to go take a picture of. That was a
Station
unique thing. That I don't know
Eclipse.
how often that happens. Probably not as much. You're probably going to find Smarter Every Day for that, or some of their friends, because I think they were in the exact spot where it was going to happen. It was going to happen nowhere else.
Right. Let me find.
Yeah, Kerbal's really great. I like Kerbal Space Program a lot.
Oh,
I
there
wish
it is.
was. I wish that what would happen with Kerbal Space Program is that NASA would buy the game and give it to people for free.
Oh yeah.
2,400. I don't know, Twister, what the numbers are. Because I feel like Kerbal Space Program is one of those games that was made in passion and made really well to be a very good game, and it needs to be something like I'm sure astronauts could get some training on Kerbal Space Program.
Oh yeah.
Like that's
Or-
how good Kerbal Space Program is.
Or it's like, hey, look, hey, if you want to, you really want to know what it's like to try and run a space program,
yeah,
run this game.
Oh.
Send us your screenshots of your achievement, and let's talk.
yep. That's,
Right?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that's interesting because the guys who end up doing it are like, yeah, I have to plan. Oh man, I don't even know the words. Like the trajectory to
Yep.
intercept this ship because I have to do a resupply and then I have to connect them
Uh-huh.
and like we have to have a certain amount of fuel and then people have to be secured and we have backup things when we do something wrong and like the calculations are there. Like there's a lot that goes into Kerbal Space Program that makes you an actual person. And my favorite thing is the way that you decide to do things is because of private sponsorship.
Yes.
Hey, we would like you to go to the moon and collect some rocks for us. We will pay you this amount of money to do so. Okay.
Done.
I will do that. Otherwise, I would have never. Oh, you got the picture.
Yeah.
I would have never gone to the moon.
Yeah.
Right. That's like this money is what makes the world go round.
Right.
And NASA needs money. Please give more.
Yeah.
Give more money
That's
to
it.
them.
Is
Let's-
hey, AT&T, I need you to launch a satellite. Done.
Launch this satellite.
Well done.
I want you to launch a thing, a pod with a guy in it, and he's gonna jump out at the maximum height,
Right.
and he's gonna be wearing a Red Bull shirt.
Right.
Right. There you
Okay.
go. Cool. That's advertising
Thank
for
you,
us.
Red Bull. Thank you, Red Bull.
Thank you, Red Bull. We'll definitely do that. We get some experimentation off the back of it.
Right.
We get some funding. It's gonna cost us less. We're gonna make it so it costs us less, obviously.
Yep.
Than what we get paid for.
And then we
it.
say, okay,
get some cash.
everybody, Red Bull's paying for our rocket fuel up here. Anybody else want anything while we're up here?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's a good one
Right.
too. Who wants to put? Let's attach this thing to the shuttle so that when we're up there, we can get some data
Right.
that we needed.
Who else
and
needs-
maybe we can
Hey,
do a rocket up
we're
to the
going.
ISS.
We're going on February 1st. Anybody else want anything?
Jump on board. We can shoot a I don't know, whatever else out at the side at the same time.
Yep.
That's a real thing, by the way. They I think Red Bull sponsored that. Some guy jumping out of the
Yeah,
plane.
that
or
is
jumping-
that's the,
jumping out of a
the
shuttle,
International
I don't know what it
Space Station. That is that trajectory, and you're right. That's a still shot. That is moving.
was. Moving, boy.
Yeah, 2 hours around the world. Yeah, crazy.
Super quick.
Right there you go. That's a nutso speed well, it's kind of like us. We're actually moving at
Right.
that speed.
We
from
are a
point-
ball that's moving super fast
Right.
in the solar system.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like yeah. You can't go too far down the rabbit hole because of stuff like this, because then you're gonna realize, look, you're this little flesh bag.
Our galaxy is currently spinning in an orbit around in a cluster, and that's currently spinning. And the
You should-
speed of
And let me just tell you,
no, it's not just.
you should totally be paranoid. You're
Oh, yeah.
you're a
No,
flesh bag hanging onto
disagree,
this
actually.
hanging onto this blue marble for dear life,
The blue speck of death.
and it's
I think
hurling.
that to
It's
be
hurling through infinity,
hurling.
and hurling through infinity, and and a rock could come out and hit us out of
Anywhere.
nowhere. We could hit
Splat.
another galaxy. I mean, anything could happen.
Our sun is one of the smallest suns.
A
And
goddamn
that thing is huge.
a
Like, we can't
goddamn
wrap our minds
supernova
around
could
this, right?
happen too close
Right.
to us and sneeze
knock
our
us out of orbit,
our atmosphere right off, right, and done, toast.
And the most
Toast.
advanced life forms on the planet that we know would be destroyed by a very common phenomenon.
Right. That was that.
Rip us.
One. That was that one show I was watching. It was some documentary, and they said, "Man, it was super cool. This event happened. It was 20 million light years, and we were right in the beam of the energy. So we got all these really cool measurements. It was 20 million light years away, and Earth happened to be, yeah, which is no, you don't
Yeah.
understand how far away that is.
Who knew? That's like 6 miles, right?
Yeah.
It's like 6 miles away.
It's like bits.
Pretty close.
You have no
Like
idea
bits.
how much that
It's like-
costs. It's
yeah, I don't know
it's
how
like
much that
bits.
is.
It's just something, right? So it's 20 million light years away, and we happen to be in the right path, and we got all these great measurements with the Hubble. It was so fantastic. It was this great opportunity to learn about quasars or something like it. It was quasars.
Quasars. Yeah, totally.
And then the scientists look straight in the dead camera, and he goes, if it was 10 million instead of 20 million, and we were in the direct path, that would have blown our atmosphere right off of our planet, and we would have all died.
Woo!
We'll be right back. Yeah.
Just saying. You could die. You don't know. I'm saying don't worry about it, all right? Because if the atmosphere goes away, you ain't gonna worry about it for very long.
Yeah.
You got about 2 minutes. You can worry about it. 2
I
minutes,
mean-
you'll pass out. 5 minutes, your brain will stop functioning.
Yeah.
Like everything will be on fire.
What?
Oh no, you'd burst into flame actually, right? Like you'd just be like, whoof, fire everywhere because the sun would burn us up because we're protected by the
Yeah.
atmosphere from the
anyone
sun. Right?
anyone outside? Yes. Anyone inside? Yeah.
I mean, everything's just like.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
that was
just kind of important for our planet.
that was on some sort of Discovery Channel documentary. I saw that, and I just went, yeah, we're correct to be paranoid. I don't know. I don't tell
Don't
you.
worry about it, guys. All right,
Don't-
you're gonna die eventually.
Yeah,
If the
it's kind
atmosphere
of
goes-
like you in a plane. It's like, look, you
Yeah.
either gotta
Are we
dig
crashing?
in
Oh,
and
alright.
understand all the statistics.
Yep.
about-
It's pretty unlikely that I died, but I did die.
Right.
So
You got to understand every statistic and then weigh it and get all crazy math about it, or you got to go the extreme opposite and just go, my time is
whatever.
my time, whatever. I don't know.
If
It's-
this plane crashes, the plane crashed. Yeah,
you
what
know,
are
I
you
don't
gonna do?
know. Just what you want to do. You
Yeah,
just
do
got
what
to
you
go
gotta do.
zen and just like, look, I'm in this experience. It's only a temporary thing.
I feel like that's how you got to live life, really. If you get worked up about too much stuff, you're just never gonna get over it, right? Like you don't want to have an existential crisis for nothing, basically.
yeah. All right,
'Cause-
so you
Me?
you have an imminent hurricane.
I do. You do too. I think.
I am not.
No?
I'm not near you. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know where I am.
Alright. Fair enough.
You don't know where I am.
I figured you were somewhere nearby. You have visited me before.
I have
understand
visited
that you were
Houston.
in Houston because of a family trip.
I had business in Houston.
Right.
So I don't have business in Houston very often, but I'm. You have a hurricane
You're s-
coming.
I have a hurricane coming.
So the landfall is expected
the rain.
1 a.m. Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
1 a.m. That's pretty early.
I'm thinking about your 1,000-day record.
Me too. That was my. If it rains, I will. Like if we don't have power here, I will go somewhere where we have power. Like it'll be power somewhere. I will do a stream from my phone. That's fine. That'll count. If I do 1 hour of streaming of here, I've done it before. YouTube mobile. So.
Oh, have you done it?
Yeah, I've done YouTube mobile before.
Oh, have
so,
you?
I mean, yeah. Not for one of the days of streaming, but
Right.
I have done it before. Like, I mean, we will hook this up. Like,
Okay.
no, I will not. There is not a circumstance in which, like, the planet has to fail. All right? Like, we have to fall apart. Like,
Yeah,
YouTube mobile.
Badger has to fail or the plan has to fail. One of the two. Yeah, we're going to do it.
Right.
Right.
I mean, like, there is no way that you're getting out of me streaming for a day because
Right. Okay.
it's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I want you to make double. I just want you to think through that a little bit because.
Oh yeah, that was my first concern. Oh, we're having a hurricane. The house could flood. My equipment could be destroyed. How am I streaming?
Yeah. Right. Okay. Good. So put your Yeah, Object 22. Yeah. That is a that's a very crazy one on October 12th. We're gonna get a drive by on an object very close, and it's gonna be
Hey, Dub, how you doing?
extraordinarily close to us. But anyway, yeah. So one, you need to think about your equipment. Yes.
Yep.
Because that is something to immediately put up on a table or whatever, just if stuff starts going on, right?
I mean, yeah. I think that okay. The house could be on fire, and I would run into this room. I would unplug all my cords from my computer. I would grab the computer. I would run out. I'd put it outside. I'd come back. Ashley, you okay? Ashley, you all right in there?
Ashley, you good? Yeah.
Dogs, you guys okay? All right, I'm gonna go get my monitors now. just letting you know my priority order here. Okay.
Well done.
But, you know.
Well done. How to win
Right.
friends and influence people and endear yourself to
Look,
your
this is all
girlfriend.
shop talk right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Ashley knows what's up. Ashley will be getting the dogs. She won't be worried about me.
Yeah.
Her focus would be the rats, the cats, because you know when there's a fire, animals hide
Yes.
from the fire. They don't
Right.
they don't
Right.
run from the fire.
Right.
They try to curl up somewhere and the fire will go away. So you take care of them first. My computer can't run. Okay?
Right.
Ashley's mobile. She's ambulatory. Okay.
Yep.
The dogs are ambulatory.
Assuming she's not passed out.
I mean, if I woke up, the dogs are gonna make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Into the fire, I'm
I mean,
sure.
you assume.
They're not gonna be totally.
Or the
okay.
smoke alarms, the code
smoke
smoke
alarms are in the house. Those will probably maybe be beeping. Who knows?
They have batteries?
I mean, I assume so. They're not beeping at me right now.
Okay.
Oh, look, if they go low on batteries, they will be fixed hecka quick.
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter if the battery's on the other side of the room. You're gonna hear beep.
Yeah.
Right? They're loud. They're annoying. They're more obnoxious
Well,
than the dogs. When
The
they're
low
hungry.
battery is it's a you know.
I'm sure it depends on your brand.
Yeah. But if
My brand.
But here's the thing: if you are concerned about your audio quality, one of
Yeah.
those, and you're. What was that?
Yeah, definitely. Exactly. I want to
God
be
damn
like,
it.
what was that noise?
God damn it!
What was that noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not a problem.
So okay,
They
so I'm good.
They all work.
I wanted to make
Good.
sure
We-
you
we-
had a backup plan and you had
We're
a
not
thought process for
We're not
making
gonna
sure
die.
you're good.
I've got MREs right here.
Oh, I know.
Uh,
I'm not worried about
I-
your survival. I'm worried about your record.
My record.
You're-
It'll be fine. As
you're
long
so-
as my
you're-
phone remains intact and there's electricity somewhere in Houston, we'll be okay. I will go to McDonald's.
Oh.
All right? Like you're not gonna stop me.
Hey everybody, we're live from McDonald's.
McDonald's. Hey, what's up, McDonald's employees?
Right.
How
Yeah.
are you? Max, you don't have a fire alarm? Go back to Russia, Max.
I did.
Yeah, Dub, this is sure SM7B.
It is. It is.
That's not what it's all about, though, guys. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's a very nice microphone you have there," and that's how I was when I was first starting.
Kinda.
It's all about that preamp. It's all about that compressor. It's all about that equalizer, baby. All right.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it's all about that Roland VT3. Okay, look, you have to have more stuff. It's all about being able to hear yourself. It's
Yeah.
not about this. This is whatever. Like, this is great and all. This looks nice. It has some stuff going for it. It's cool. But you really need to have other equipment to really put yourself up there. I just noticed there's a green speck on here. It's not good from painting, probably.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a green speck of paint.
Yeah. You got a little
Tiniest
bit of
speck.
glow stuff on your mic arm too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's painted. This is painted.
No,
I
in
purposely
the
painted this.
in the stream. In the stream, it's the little green speck.
Where? My mark? It's painted. I painted it green.
Are you looking at the stream right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
It's
see-
speckly.
See, that's what I just said. I said it's
partially
green
invisible.
speckly.
It's not because of the arm it's speckly. It's
Right.
because of the chroma key.
Yeah, it's chroma key. Right. A little bit of speckly.
Not an
right now.
apartment. You don't have a fire alarm in your apartments, and not in your
That's-
summer house also. Well, summer
That's
house kinda
very
makes sense.
trustworthy of all 100 people in the other 100 people in those apartments that
What does not suit
that
leave
could
Russia?
that could go to bed smoking.
Yeah, right. Like,
Just be
I'm-
tired. I'm just gonna do this one cigarette. I'm just gonna lay down for.
yeah. Lay
Well,
down. Oh, that's probably the most common way to
I would
start
say.
a house fire.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
cigarette smoke. This,
I've only been on one cruise ever.
how could you smoke a cigarette and go to bed though? You're a for real addict at that point.
Oh no, relax. I'm just gonna lay down for a minute.
Hey, you smoke cigarettes?
No,
Okay, well, I feel like the cigarette, you get a high from a cigarette, right? Like you get
relax.
euphoric feeling. No?
It's a relaxing.
You don't know.
No. Well, okay. So the dudes that I know that smoke, my buddies,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm too hyped up right now. I need to smoke to relax.
But I feel like that's after you have I think that's because of the anxiety that you have from not having had nicotine.
Family Feud case #1 answer: smoke, sex, and cigarettes. Sex and a smoke.
Yeah, but sex is the relaxing part.
I
I
mean,
don't know. I don't smoke.
me either.
Smokers will wake up to smoke, then go back to sleep.
Yes.
The foo?
Yes.
You what, mate?
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly right.
What is
So,
this?
but here's the thing. What got me was the
I
cruise.
just came. Smoke time. Wow,
Was
cruise.
I've been on one cruise, and
I did change my name, Dub.
I don't think that it was allowed in the rooms, but it was allowed everywhere else, like on the deck, in the casino, everywhere else.
How you gonna stop someone from smoking in their room, though?
Alarms.
I mean, will a cigarette set up a smoke alarm?
1,000% they will in the dorm.
Really?
In college, in the dorm in college, we would always have alarms going off, and they put like a $500 fine on anyone who set off the alarm with a cigarette.
That's kind of a problem because you hear the alarm like, okay, technically I have to leave the building.
Yes, and they kicked.
Unplugging your computer, grabbing it. All right, let's go.
Right, but okay. Here's the thing: is the dorm that I stayed in was outer wall brick, inner wall poured cement. Like there was nothing that was gonna. The thing would
That's
not.
nice.
There was no wood anywhere near that. I mean, the only thing that was wood was faux wood was the furniture, and it was
the beds and
it
stuff.
was just coated with all of this lacquer and all this stuff. I mean, there was 0.0% chance that the building was going to catch on fire. Maybe a bed or a furniture would catch on fire and produce the furniture in it or something.
Right.
Like the mattress or something crazy, right? So anytime there was several fire drills over my years in the dorm. There was, I mean, probably once a month we would have to go outside or whatever, whether cold, hot, whatever. But 0 times I was actually worried about a fire. It was always, who the hell
you
is
didn't even leave? You were like,
who's that goddamn,
that reminds me of taking mortar fire. Like the very first time we took mortar fire, our entire company assembled outside. The 100th time, because we had to do a head count, right?
Right.
The 100th time we took mortar fire, we got a call on the radio. Everyone okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Put my vest on top of my chest, rolled over.
Right.
So you get over it, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you're conditioned. You get conditioned. It was just like, oh god.
Yeah, mortar fire again. Yeah.
And if I mean, that was it. It was only a mattress would catch. It was or papers from college were about the only thing that would ever catch on fire. Nothing in that whole building was just brick and concrete. So it was, anyway. I think the fire alarms ended up being there only because 1, it was code, and 2, catch smokers and bankroll a couple of $500
smokers.
fine.
You jerks.
Yeah.
Darn dirty smokers.
Because I'm working on a new mixtape. Oh, damn.
No, timed out. I couldn't handle it. Nope, not even Shady this time. That was me.
That was good.
Timed out you.
That was good.
Yeah. Cool.
So, so anyway, the smoking.
Yeah.
So smoking on a cruise, that worried me because there was carpet, there was actually some nice stuff that was like wood. It was not a concrete thing on the boat.
It was a flammable area.
There were flammable areas, and there's people walking. There's drunk dudes walking around with cigarettes all over the place. In a city, I'm cool with that because there's a fire department, and I can run away, and I can get in my car and go. On a boat,
in a cruise, you have a fire extinguisher.
But that was the first thing they do is before they disembark, you have to drill where you go based on your cabin number. You go get in a certain spot, and you look at physically your life jacket and your assigned lifeboat, right?
Okay, right.
And
that makes sense.
And they take a roll call, and you meet your safety group for like your 20 people or whatever. And you have to do that. So they put immediately fire safety into your mind and where you need to go.
All right.
And then
that.
Here's the thing: is now that you have that in your mind, everyone who is smoking is just now a fire hazard,
and freaks you out.
We can go nowhere. The
boat is surrounded by water. That does not help.
No. You have to get into You have to get into those cramped, rocky lifeboats and drop into the water, and yeah. It's like, look, you need to put that out because if that gets out of control, we're off this boat and we're floating in the Gulf of Mexico. Like
You're right. Floating in the Gulf of Mexico is way scarier.
Like 100%. Right.
That's not cool.
And we have
I
to
want
we
to
have
be
to
floating
get
around.
If there is a fire, we have to get off this boat. That's it.
People
we're off
get,
the boat.
I mean, that's like, I would want to do that.
yeah.
And that's easy to get a fire.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like you should be able to pump the water somehow onto the boat with like a hose or something. I don't know. I feel like
Have you seen Captain Phillips?
Captain Phillips, a movie?
Yeah,
or
a movie.
Person?
Yes, and yes.
Okay.
They actually
Yes.
do pump water and
Onto the boat?
shoot out at the pirates water to
Okay.
try and
Oh.
sink their boats.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Try to
Yeah, they do.
It's
It's
just
crazy.
blow them up. Use a cannonball.
Yeah.
Blow water. I guess water is an infinite reason. You don't have to carry the water. There
Right?
you
Yeah.
use
You
the
don't.
water.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
okay,
shoot
fair
them and kill them, but you just hose these little bitty boats down with water and whatever.
I guess it feels nicer to be like, yeah, we use water on them.
Yeah.
We beat them with water.
Oh
We
yeah.
flooded their boats.
But I mean, if they, yeah. And
That's
that's
pretty funny,
that's where it
actually.
comes from. Look at me. I'm
Look at
captain
me.
now.
I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now. Right.
Oh, I see. I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I have
It
not.
is
That's
absolutely worth.
interesting.
Captain Phillips is absolutely worth seeing. Two things. Number one, the military in there is super efficient. The military looks good, and the reason why it looks good is because number one, it's not about one superhero that does a bunch of stuff. Like
everybody working, twerking.
it's about a military operation working together, and the operation is the hero. Right?
Yeah, that's cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, so worth seeing that because there's no military. They specifically had. There's not a star in the military that did the thing. There is a captain of the other boat that comes to intercede, but he's not a star. The sniper's not a star. The hostage negotiator's not. There's no stars. It's just the process, and the process is a star. Right?
That's cool. Yeah, I like that. 'Cause,
It's-
I mean, that's
it's-
how it is. We
yeah.
can operate. So we talked some smack about Pogue's position other than grunt, which is to imply that you don't do work, all right?
Right.
You're a member of the military, but you don't do the thing that the military is known for doing.
Right.
But
you don't
if I
kill.
get
You don't
paid-
kill people, and you don't break things. Right.
Right. That's Pogue, right? Oh, that's a non-Pogue, right? If you don't do those, or
Right.
that is a Pogue. If you
That's a
don't
Pogue.
do those things. But if I don't get paid, doesn't matter how much of a grunt I am. Sergeant, I did not get paid this month. I am not going out. Oh,
Right.
okay.
100%. Right.
I guess.
Right.
I could beat your ass. I could I could do all kinds of things that I would do in the military. No, I am not going. I did not get paid.
Right.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of a valid reason because if
So-
Sergeant doesn't get paid, he ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
If LT ain't gonna get paid, he ain't going nowhere.
He ain't
all
going
right?
nowhere.
It ain't happening. So,
So-
the people who pay me, the people
Right.
who feed me, all that stuff, that's all just
Right.
as important as my job. 100% on my job, my previous job, my
Right.
previous employment.
100%.
Not
I
anymore.
agree. Yeah. There
That's-
has to be someone working payroll to make sure
There
these,
has to be.
these checks get
Dude,
cut.
That you 100%. That is absolutely necessary.
100%.
Okay, I did not work for free.
Yeah.
I did not do a great job for free.
Yeah.
So I got paid to do so.
I happen to
Right?
do a great job. I happen to bust my ass,
Yeah.
but I got paid
Not
for
for
it.
free.
I
I got
not
paid for
free.
that. All right, that's super important. Food is also important. You die.
Yeah.
Water super important too. Mail actually really important. I was always super nice to the guys who fed me, and the guys who not even just fed me, actually handed me the food. Always
Right.
super nice to those guys. You always get extra portions if you're nice to them. And the guys who did my mail, I was always super nice to also.
Yep.
Because mail is important. All right. If
Oh,
I wanted to send
1000%.
letters or whatever, like that was. Your letter would go first if you were nice to him. Okay, that's simple. You can make someone's day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the mail system so much that you guys do such a good job.
Good job,
Thanks.
Jimmy.
Oh,
Oh,
I remember this guy. His letter. He was not an asshole to me. I'm gonna put it first in there. All right, it's
Yeah.
good to get processed,
Hey,
checked. I'm not
Bishop.
gonna check
Bishop's good. He's good bull. Yeah, let's do it.
He's a
Hey,
good,
he's a good guy.
Yeah, send him.
Yeah.
Send whatever.
Love you some
Oh, that's
Bi- love me,
interesting. He
Bishop.
got a bottle here that seems like it's contained mouthwash, but if I smell it, it really smells like vodka. No, that's pretty fine.
Uh,
That's not a big deal. You just pass that on,
who's this
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to? Bishop? Oh, he's cool.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's how the military works. Let me tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, 1,000%.
You ain't cheating.
1,000%.
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
Yeah. All right. Next time I have. Next time the memes will be all India related.
Oh yeah.
I
Because something
have.
happened.
I have stumbled upon a bunch of memes for India,
danker ones?
some India memes, and I have a
Cool.
couple stories about my India coworkers. So yeah.
Sounds good. All right. For next time.
What do you got
I don't
coming
have
up?
Anything.
What do you got coming up?
Coming up, I don't. Nothing new.
Speedrun.
Terraria speedruns. That's really it. I'm gonna. All the same stuff that you like, I'm doing it. I don't have any new cool plans for anything. Oh, September 2nd and 3rd, 24-hour stream to say thank you to Zekel for
right.
$480 in a single day. Wow.
There you go.
Incredible. That's an amazing amount of bits to give to me. Thank you a ton. If you see Zekel,
Hey.
Zekel, tell her that you love her. Tell
you,
her that
Zekel.
she's incredible.
Thank you for making it so the Video Game Badger can stream so that I can have hours a day of free content that I can watch.
Do that
you
stuff.
The best.
You be the best.
Second and the third, 24-hour stream, probably starting sometime early on Saturday, ending sometime early on
Do
Sunday.
it.
Thank you for being here.
Do it.
And doing that. Definitely go check that out. It'll
Yep.
only be on Twitch, so you'll have to be there. Well, maybe I could do like 2 hours on YouTube.
Right on.
We'll see. YouTube, I recently released the fastest ever Expert Twins and Expert Destroyer. And tomorrow, the fastest ever Expert Skeletron will be done. Those are within night 2. So the second night in Terraria, I kill the mechanical bosses. You can check those out on my YouTube channel. Moonlord, you can obviously check out an hour 55 minutes. We'll be doing an all boss run. Also, unseated runs will be going on as well. Pretty much all the whole plethora of Terraria speedrunning things will be going on.
Moonlord character all the way through, gonna whip it in 59 minutes.
I'm going to say 45 minutes is probably my estimate for that. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to have a Celestial Shell, Celestial Sigil, so I can summon him.
Yes.
So once I go into hard mode, I can summon him. So it'll be all bosses doing that. It'll be interesting. So yeah, we'll hit that up.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on doing a seeded co-op all boss Moonlord? Yes, Ryder. If you can find me a runner who isn't absolute garbage, I will run with them. Bands with Legend is a good suggestion.
Yeah.
I prefer they have a decent
preferred
microphone
selection.
and some preferred selection would be awesome. Oh
Yeah.
shoot, that'd be great. Someone with some streaming skill.
Flare.
I would prefer to run with because I'm very anal about my audio quality and the quality of my stream.
Flare TV.
Flare TV. Shout out. He's never speedrun before. He's a hell of a player though.
Right. He is an awesome player. So.
That's all I got.
Tomorrow night, Honk Paws with the Wolf.
Oh yeah, what are you guys doing? TTO?
Saturday, we're gonna fart around some GTA, try and make some highlights, get it back out on YouTube, have some fun. He's doing shot night or whatever, so it's gonna be chaos.
Oh man, I saw West Dude give him 7 shots.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I were to take 7 shots, I would pass out.
Oh, 1,000%.
2 shots,
That-
I would pass out probably.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. Yeah, that's not my bag.
That's madness.
I don't do that anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I drank
Saturday.
this. I'm gonna admit to you, I got tipsy during stream today. This was too much for me.
You started telling me that Ash is gonna kill me. Yeah. no
Ash
kidding.
will murder you. He's gonna.
Cantankerous little cuss, man.
Yeah. Wow.
He's gonna murder you.
Great. Cool.
You shouldn't roll with him. He's gonna murder you.
He will kill you. He will take your life. Thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate it so much. You know we love doing EAY. Maybe in the future we'll be doing 2 streams a week on EAY, so we can get affiliate here, so you can get your own emotes, so you can sub to us, all that jazz.
Oh.
You are awesome. You're incredible. Stay motivated. Stay awesome. We'll see you next time, and remember, stretch.